have to have a minimum of $10 to cash out. But yeah, Mustang, I didn't see your question, so yeah,
right.
I really got filtered.
It's not a secret anymore, Amanda. Like,
I'm not. I don't have enough followers, I think. Hi, Tawny. How are you? I do the TikTok shop, but I'm waiting for my payout on that. That normally I can. Hi, Liam. Normally I can.
Right, Anne. The people that get the best jobs as a secret shopper, like, have to go to large areas where there's a lot of businesses that participate in those type of programs. No, for the Creator Fund, you have to have. What was it? I know a lot about that industry.
You have to have so many views on a video in a 30-day period. Oh, really? Lindsay, is it, like, easy to build up to that, though? I will look at that, though. TikTok shop, that's what I was doing for a while, because you can pay it out.
This is Amanda Bowden.
I think the minimum
I
was
have a
$2.
sticker up here.
And so I would do, like, every few days, but right now, they stopped me from being paid out until August 21st because I had somebody report, one of my haters, one of my lovely haters, do a mass report. I didn't do anything wrong. I appealed it. I'm just waiting for the appeal to come back. But yeah, that was kind of like my food money, my grocery money at the time. So that's why I am trying to get help with $35 more just to make up for that.
Yeah, she always does that, Shelly.
Probably scapegoat. I wouldn't doubt it. I really wouldn't doubt it. And it's really sad when people will come on here.
Yep, Frenchie, people
and pardon my language,
can do that.
Bitch, moan, and groan about somebody asking or needing help. And then they do something to make their situation better. And they're bettering themselves over 5-6 months. And then
it's only sped up just slightly.
So that livelihood isn't happening anymore. You're feeling right, honey. But it's like, why make it impossible for somebody to fend for themselves and do for themselves? You know what I'm saying? What happened with what, Elvira?
What happened with the rack pipe? That's what I want to know.
But yeah, so they kind of took that part of my budget away. Oh, couple of my TikTok videos, they went and they basically found like the smallest thing. Like there was a product in the background of one of my videos. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Shelly. Yeah, watch the mouth movements. They're very telling.
Man, thank you. I appreciate
She's from
that.
Maine.
Your kindness is worth more than any dollar amount. For real. I've always said that. Yeah, I live by myself.
Mm-hmm. Right, Anne?
And like I said, this isn't something that I even intend on repeating. It's just a speed bump, and I'm needing a little help.
A little help.
Like 35 more to go. So if anyone
sounds
can
like
help,
Jeff
my
now.
Venmo's right here. But
yep, Sherry.
I'm not getting back into the repetitive cycle, I am
back.
happy. I'm a lot more at peace. I'm not having random knocks on the door. I'm not seeing random posts come up about me or my kids or my life that I never really lived. Or that can do something big time to somebody's like mental health. I was at the point that I was going to give up, and it's because of these bullies that don't even know me.
And she said she used the Brillo to clean her toilet.
I had people calling my mother
and then tossed it on the bed.
My children.
Because I was in that live stream. I was in that live stream and I asked her.
Lived my life, so don't pretend you know my life, okay? And just because somebody contacted you online, it doesn't mean you're talking to the actual person they're saying they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She said she used to clean the toilet and toss it on her bed. And I was like, why would you clean your toilet with the Brillo pad and then toss it on your bed like a dirty Brillo pad from your toilet?
I deserve life as much as the next person. All right, Christy, thank you. And yeah, I deserve happiness. And it's okay to not be okay, I still have my days where I'm just like, well,
yep, BB.
But I'm still going.
DOC is math.
Exactly.
I think. But she also had a rack pipe, I believe. So that was what she showed on live. So I don't know.
Then, I'll budget for these
but I've heard before it was math, and then I heard it was rack. So
I'm only needing $35 more, Jessica, because I'm needing some groceries to get me through until next Tuesday, and a few household items.
And said rack and math. Yeah, that's what I heard.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Beth. So sorry to hear that. Yeah, Meg, and I used to be embarrassed to even say this, but I graduated high school. I went from graduating high school, 3 months later, meeting my kid's father, having kids with him, getting married. I never, ever.
I'm sorry,
Thank you so much, Beth.
So
I never needed all my life. So once I got my apartment in 2020, well, it was the end of 21, December 21.
I'm sorry, Dopey Dolphin.
That was my first apartment alone, my first thing of being an adult. So I wasn't used to it. But now I'm getting in the swing of things, and I make use of my resources, make use of whatever I can.
Yeah.
Exactly. I agree with that. I'm not embarrassed anymore. Yes, all my kids have the same baby daddy. Peyton, because it's going to be a budgeting thing. I'm going to have to work it into the budget. I'm going to have to do more side hustle jobs as far as that goes. I'm working it out with the person where I can make payments and whatnot. It's not going to be something I'm going to come on here and say, hey, can you guys help me raise this, and this? I won't do that.
Yeah, you will.
Because a car is
trying to get a car. Here we go.
How my dad used to say it. Having a vehicle is a privilege.
Congrats.
And you need to earn that privilege.
Dry beg for a car.
I will not ask for any help with a privilege.
Yes, you will.
Or a luxury.
That's what you're doing right now. You're dry begging for it. Amanda Bowden. It is here in the sticker.
Am I lagging a lot? My thing's green, babe, so... Really, Meg, that's funny. Yeah, my dad was an amazing guy. He was an amazing man. I miss him. Something wicked. But we only have $35 more to go for groceries and a few household items. If anyone can help, I'm grateful. It's not lagging. Yeah, maybe you need to go out and come back in, hun. Okay. But, the CA memo, it's in my bio, plus it's on the sticker right here. Anything helps. Again, I won't say your name on here. Am I lagging? It says I have all the bars, so I don't know what's going on. I'm at a friend's house, so... Exactly. Right, so yeah. And that's one thing that I've tried. Me and my ex-husband have tried with our kids, and my ex-husband's doing a fabulous job maintaining it. If you want something, you need to earn it.
Well, why?
My daughter, she had a job.
Why did she do that?
When she was 14 years old. Just always had a job since then. My son, he's almost 15.
I don't remember that yet.
He's get a job immediately.
Self-awareness is a beautiful thing.
That's what it is. And he'll get paid like $30 per game that he referees. So I'm trying to maintain, that same thing throughout our children. I mean, my ex-husband, he was raised the same way. He was raised by a minister, and he granted his parents
sorry.
and everything, but yeah.
Totally, Gail.
I don't know. Are you for real, Sam?
Oh.
I'm really interested in your questions because
not back. Late last night. Yeah, she's from Maine. Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, Liam. I've been standing to myself, I've been able to budget myself and everything, and just need a little help right now. I'm down to needing $35 more, and, anything helps. Haters shouldn't be here, because everybody needs help sometimes, okay? And,
here we go.
Again, I'm not making this something that's going to repeat again, so
Miss Trina said,
I need the help,
known.
I'm sorry. Hi, Mel, how are you?
Look at the twitching of the
I'm
jaw.
trying to answer any question. Oh, Liam, I appreciate that so much. Yeah, I'm just trying to get something to, get through until Tuesday and get back on my normal budget. And again, it took me 3 days to even get the courage to come on here. I was trying to do the side hustles, trying to bust my butt on, basically having a dime hold up a quarter. Is that the saying that I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
and my story is...
She went off for a while. TJ, she's been begging for a long time. She just took a break for a couple months after the crack pipe incident.
After 17 years and trying to make it. Hi, Kelly.
Yep, and...
I went through a spell of being addicted to opiate pain pills back in 2012.
Oh, really, Tina?
I had my last opiate pain pill September 22nd, 2015. I'll never do another opiate pain pill. And I'm just trying to keep one foot in front of the other and do the right thing and be positive.
Right.
And normally, for the past 5-6 months, I've been budgeting. I've been doing great. And I've had a little... We do recover, Kendra. Absolutely. Absolutely. And 6 months ago, I was about ready to give up. I was about freaking ready to give up. And then I had a swift kick in the ass from a friend. And sorry, my language again.
Yep.
And
she was busted for possession in 2017.
And that's when I sat down and budgeted. And, this month something went wrong. And I'm just needing $35 to get a few groceries. Congratulations. Yada. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I usually take a lot of Advil. You live off Dairy Queen. Well, that's another thing. I have lost a lot of weight, and now that I lost the weight, my hip pain, it's still there, but it's not as bad, which is helpful. But yeah, if anyone can help out, we're down to $35. I don't know if I'll make it to the grocery store tonight, but I can go tomorrow morning before I go home. But my saving Venmo's right here. Anything helps towards it. I'm grateful for anything. Extra strength. See, I have a special medication for my migraines, so.
Special medication. Wonder what that is.
I have fibromyalgia, degenerative disc disease. Yeah. Oh, I never thought of that. See, aspirin thins your blood also, so I really worry about that. Oh, you do? Oh, it seems that we have a fan. See ya. Thank you. Yes, hip pain is horrible. I mean, I do a lot of, the movie work. I walk around and just that night and the next day, I'm just in so much pain. Hi, Stonehenge. I'm doing okay. One day at a time. Keeping moving forward, doing positive, thinking positive, not letting anyone get me down because, I'm better than that.
Yeah, she's trying to come on here and, rebrand herself, and just forget everything that happened in the past. Ugh. Good morning, Roxanne.
Absolutely, and that's something that I had to learn.
I don't know how many people were in this live.
Past 5 months. Because
she used to get a lot.
Strangers that have never even breathed the same air as you, saying things about you, in your head, you're like, what have I done to this person? Oh, wow, really? I'm going to screenshot that. Anything's worth looking up as far as paying, for real. As long as it's opiate free, I'm happy.
Her name is Amanda Bowden. It should be up here in the sticker if you can see that.
I just got a notification. She's on asking for 50. No, guys, I'm only asking for 35. Stop it.
Oh, not 50,
People
only 35.
Crack me up. They just crack me the heck up.
But the other day she said she wasn't asking for anything. But then, it would be so nice if I got money to get my hair done.
She never got her hair done.
Yeah, she didn't get her hair done. She got the money for it, and it doesn't look like she got her hair done to me.
Classic Amanda Bowden.
Looks the same to me.
As if I get it, when I get it, because
I didn't download a picture off Google and say that was her hair getting did.
I believe her screen name is AED713. I think it is.
I could be wrong about that though. I don't know, but no, I don't have Zelle. It sounds American, yeah. I was pretty sure I was wrong about that, but no, I don't have that, honey. I think less is best, if that makes any sense to anybody who's been through what I've been through on this app.
Yeah, she got money about a week ago. People donated to get her hair done.
I don't want to go back down that road.
But don't look like she got it done.
Yeah. I do have...
Nobody's calling her out on it. Like, what happened to the money last week that you got to get your hair done?
Oh,
like,
what is it? I don't know. I had to make a new one because...
Right, Amy?
Oh, good Lord. Sparkles. Go sparkle your way out, honey. Have a good day. Have the day you deserve, my dear.
Oh, here's another have the day you deserve.
You're still walking around bullying people. You have no clue what their story is.
Oh, bullying. We have no idea what her story is, guys. I know her story.
$25 more. Thank you so very much. So grateful. Like, you'll never know how grateful. So down to only 25. Thank you so very much.
Right, Ann? Yep, Miss Trina, I do too. We know her story.
Did you all, like, I woke up to, like, this storyline this morning. It's still running through my head. It's still really bothering me. A lady who got pew-pewed in the face by an officer. And from the footage, she didn't do anything wrong. She called because she thought there was somebody outside her house. Am I the only one that saw that story?
Really, Miss Trina? In real life, oh shit.
Hi, Kayla. I am doing fantabulous. You know, one foot in front of the other, keeping it one day at a time.
Fantabulous.
Oh, it is. Okay, Stacey, thank you. I just didn't see anybody mention it, so usually it's running through my head. Oh, she tried to throw boiling water on him. I did not realize that part. See, I only saw it briefly this morning, but I was just like, oh my gosh. And then I saw it say that she was a mother of two, and she had called because she thought that there was somebody outside her house, you know? And
yes,
then,
Kendra.
So apparently I don't know.
There was a rumor about that a couple months ago, but it wasn't true.
Thank you, Sherry, for telling me that. Oh, so it was basically, they didn't know what she was going to do. Yeah, I watched the videos, and it didn't look like it because she had put the pot down and held her two hands up with the pot holders in her hands. Oh, gosh, why is everything so crazy in this world? No, see, that's why I didn't think she was going to do anything, because she put her hands up. Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. Like, it is A-E-B 713.
Oh, yeah, after, it's okay, honey. After the pew-pew, you can hear the other officer was going to go get the kit to, like, try to revive her, and he's like, no, she's done, or something like that. It keeps running through my head, and it's, like, very sad to me. You know, I used to trust law enforcement, the legal system, you know, the higher-ups. I lost all faith in the court system and law enforcement, like, a few years ago, and this is just one reason why.
She just pretends to be law enforcement.
Yeah, never should. A single female, granted, you don't know, even on a female, what they're going to do, but she held her hands up with pot holders. You know, it's like, what? Obviously, very evil.
Thank you, Shell.
Very, very evil. Yeah, he was very... It's almost like he knew her, or maybe he needs to poop. He, like, really needs to poop.
What?
Exactly. Boiling water is... But the point is, she put the pot down, you know? It just, the whole thing flabbergasted me. It breaks my heart. Yes, that's what one thing that's sticking in my head is the look on her face. It just breaks my heart. It's like we're supposed to trust these people. We're supposed to call them and if we have a situation, and we can't. And granted, like someone else just said, it's not in every situation, but how do you know what situation it is? You know? It's just sad.
Gail.
It's so sad. So thank you guys for just sitting here chit-chatting with me. Life does get lonely, you know? My friend right now is giving her kids a bath and shit stuff. I almost did it again. Chit-chat. I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. I'm only down to needing $25 more. And right now I can still go and get a few things tomorrow if I need to with what I have. So absolutely, Jessica, I couldn't agree with you more. Couldn't agree with you more. There was one. There's one person I follow on here, and some of you might be followers of her too. But
good morning, little farm
Mary,
life. I hope you feel
her name was
better.
Mary, and her daughter was taking care of her down, I believe, in New Jersey. And yes, I am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Howdy. I'm right with you, babe. But Mary, Lisa's her name, and her daughter's name was, or her mom's name was Mary, and she just recently passed away. And not too long ago, she was put into a hospital nursing home setting because she was in dementia. And they basically fed her with medication so that she couldn't move or talk or anything. I am needing $25 more, Papa Mark.
Down to Papa.
But yeah, I don't know if the rest of you follow the same people. I can't remember her last name. Yeah, Papa Mark, my Cash App is right here on the sticker. It's blessed 71380. It's also in my bio. But yeah, so
Thank you,
for
Georgia.
a little bit of time, she wasn't aware of the treatment that her mom was getting. But as the time went on, she recognized it. She wasn't allowed to film in the hospital room. They didn't want Lisa there to see for long periods of time. It was just weird. The situation was weird to her because she was used to mom being at home. So she finally brought Mary back home, and Mary, she ended up going on hospice care, and she ended up passing away, I think, July. I think it was my birthday or the day before my birthday. It was just heartbreaking because Mary went from, like, the drastic change in her was crazy. I know they don't live too long from provoking, or, oh, crap. Let me see if I can type it in the chat, because I'm friends with her. So let me, gosh, I haven't done this in such a long time. How do I type in the chat? God, Gaslight. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to chat. Comment. There we go. Let me see if it lets me do an at. No, it doesn't. It's like Lisa Frederico, something like that. If you type it in and you put Lisa, Mary Lou's daughter Lisa, it'll come up. Lindsay, I'm the type of person, if I can't remember it, I am going to sit here and try really hard. But yeah, I've been watching that story for a long time, and the drastic down. And that just goes to show the person who commented up there, even the nurse, and there's just so much. Yeah, it's going to bug me until I remember it. I'll end up actually, I reposted a video of hers when she passed away. So, but it's just sad. Like, the people we're trained or taught to trust, we can't. Same here. Same here.
Oh, okay, Dopey Dolphin. I didn't know that.
I am going to probably jet off here. I am grateful for everybody. Yeah, I probably worded that very incorrectly, Pam. Like, growing up, your parents always, tell you can trust your teachers, you can trust your parents, you can trust your doctor, you can trust, officers of law. That's kind of what I mean, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure how to word that correctly. I'm just using the Amanda Dictionary.
The Amanda Dictionary? Oh, boy.
I do appreciate you all. Yeah, I definitely probably worded that wrong, and I'm sorry. But all right, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to actually head back to my house. I might jump back on when I get home. Like I said,
since she's at her friend's house.
Right now,
good morning, Deborah.
I can do something with that, so it's not a big deal. But if anyone can help with the remaining 25, I'm grateful. My CA and Venmo are in my bio, and I probably will jump back on just to chit chat. I mean, I'm not very entertaining, but conversation can be good. But I will be back, hopefully, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Please have a good, safe night. If I don't come back.
Right, Dana. So, yeah, I don't know. She said she was at her friend's house and all that. For those that aren't aware, I will show you something.
Yeah, friend meeting Frank. Exactly.
Let's see.
Dana.
If you want to know, oh, why is that? Hold on a second. I'm looking for this page. So Deborah, no, we basically just recapped everything that happened earlier, and we also played the scanner recordings from the police scanners from when the wellness check happened last night after Lisa's last live. We did play the scanner recordings. The authorities reported that the door was unlocked, and they went inside and no one was there. The reports that we received were that when the authorities arrived, she took off. She ran off. And so they called the code 4, which is basically no further action needed and clearing the call out. And they called off the police and EMS. I can play those recordings for you again if you would like. Yeah, for Lisa. I wanted to show because we were talking about Amanda Bowden. I can play the scanner calls for you. There were individuals in our Discord that were listening to the scanner calls. There's an app that you can listen to those, and they recorded them and sent them to me. Yeah, I'll play them in just a moment. I wanted to show you because we were talking, though, about Amanda Bowden. Oh, okay, Hellcat, get some rest. Amanda Bowden had taken a break from TikTok for a couple of months after she showed this on live.
It's not for everyone.
She
games and jokes on social media.
She was on live stream, and she panned around to her bed. You're welcome, Hellcat. Alika, the thing with Amanda Bowden is this was from like February. The thing with Lisa happened last night after her last live stream. Thank you, Hellcat. You too. Sending you love and hugs as well. So back in, I believe it was February, I think it was February. Yeah, this was posted February 18th. Amanda Bowden was on live stream, and, it's kind of like when Lisa panned around in that live and didn't realize everything that she was recording in the room, and we got to see the microwave and the bongs and the this and that, okay? Yes, Deborah. And so she panned around and and you could see these items on the bed. And as you're able to zoom in, you can see that is a rack pipe, and she was called out on that. There also was a Brillo pad on the bed, and people were asking why there would be a Brillo pad on the bed. Yeah, I was watching her that night too. I called her out on the Brillo pad thing because she was saying that because there was a Brillo pad on the bed, and I was like, why would there be a Brillo pad on your bed? And she said, because I was cleaning my toilet with it, and then I just tossed it on my bed. And I'm like, why would you toss a dirty Brillo pad that you just used to clean your toilet with? Why would you pass that on your bed? Yeah, and apparently there were small baggies and stuff. Yeah, no, she was lying. It was part of her rug devices. So, yeah, right here, that's her rack pipe.
She says that's chapstick.
Yeah, she's claimed it was chapstick. Brillo pad is used for smoking stuff.
It's I guess like a filter.
Yeah. Chore boy, yeah. She's kind of as a filter. Yeah, I don't know, Amy. That was so weird. Maybe because she talks about pooping all the time. But so that was after this happened in February, she's been off the app since then, and she just came back like a week ago. She's been live about 3 times, and we just watched one of her live streams from last night. She has a long history of scamming and lying and all of that. I will find the recordings for you. Give me a moment. I got you, Jules, when I get a chance, okay? Somebody also sent this in. I mean, this is a comparison from a long time ago, but
Wow. Look how healthy and pretty she looks on the left. That's crazy.
I thought you sent me an email, Jules. Maybe I'm wrong.
That was crazy.
I don't know if you can click the link. It's where she got the money for July 23rd.
And as
Right? How pretty she used to be. I mean, she's got killer cheekbones. Her cheekbones are like gorgeous. But yeah, she's just ruining herself with rugs. It's so sad.
Yeah, I got something I gotta check out afterwards here. All right. Let's see. All right, this is in 4 clips. Good morning. So these are the scanner recordings from the wellness check that happened with Lisa last night. There are 4 very, very brief clips. One of them is really hard to hear. I'm not sure if I'll even play that one, but we'll go through them. This is the first one. Let me open it up here.
Still continue, but just advise them we have priors for this apartment number for the same issue. Female at that time was fine and said she was just posting these videos to get money. 7041.
Hear that? They're saying that there are priors for this apartment, and the female has stated that she was just posting videos to get money. I'm not sure the name of this app. I'm sure some people here know what it is.
7041.
And when you sign up for the app, I'm sure some people know the name of it. You have to find the Pittsburgh Police Fire and EMS channel. So let's listen to it again. Broadcastify. Police scanner. Scanner radio.
But just advise them we have priors for this apartment number for the same issue. Female at that time was fine and said she was just posting these videos to get money. 7041.
Scanner radio, people said it's called.
So she's just posting these videos to get money. Shocking, right? Like, wow.
They said there's no one home. Hear it? There's no one home. No, they said there's no one home. Listen to this one.
327 Womack. Copy, 0060. 3145R. 3145R. Fire department went through apartment 2B. It was unlocked and empty. No occupants inside. Code 4. Copy. Make clear to disregard bags.
Did you hear what they said? Good morning. That they went through the apartment. The door was unlocked. There's nobody there. There is no closed captioning on this video. It's a video clip that someone sent me. It's a screenshot recording. There's nobody there. Good morning. So just listen again. It's they said the fire department went in. There's no one there. The door was unlocked. No one there. Code 4, which is clearing.
327 Womack. Copy, 0060.
Yes, last night. And then there's another video where they just clear it out. Like, they basically tell nobody else to respond. They say for the police and DMS not to respond. No, the police did not go because there was nobody there. They called the police off because the fire department showed up and there was nobody there. From what I heard, she took off. She ran off and left her apartment unlocked. Okay, Mad Mama. So last thing I have is to see what Victoria had to say. There's two parts to this. One is 50 minutes and the other one is over 2 hours. We're not going to do the 2 hour one. Maybe the 50-minute one, and I'll put it on a little bit of a faster speed. I'll preview the other one at some point when I have time, and if there's any relevant clips out of it, I'll pull those out maybe, or write down certain times where she's talking about me or Lisa or whatever. Good night, Jules. So this is Victoria talking about, I guess, Lisa and the phone call with the neighbor. And I guess I get brought up at some point from what I was told. Yeah.
Have a good shout out.
Yeah.
And I just didn't want to have any mistakes. Pull you guys up. All right, hold on. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm not going to talk for a second. I am going to listen to this phone call where this lady just sent to me about the person that was supposedly, I don't know if I believe it yet, said that she was in Lisa's apartment. Lisa was not in hers. Again, I don't know.
Right, Amy?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Angel is. So somebody come down. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it.
She's listening to our live stream.
Because she's requesting a box. No, that's Hensley. Hensley's got her on the phone. Oh, Hensley. Okay, let me see.
Really? On social? Wow.
So thank you for your patience, other individuals in the box. Hey, Nicole. Yeah.
Hey, Vicky watches us.
Hey, guys, can you hear me?
Woo woo! Shout out!
Yeah, I saw that, Deborah, but I'm not.
I'm currently on the phone. I've been on the phone with her for, let me look, an hour and 16 minutes. She wants to talk. I've been talking to her. I thought I'm on my backup. This is famously anonymous. I'm friends with all you guys on my main account, but I can't get to it because I'm on the phone
Lisa's
with her.
trying to sell her TikToks.
I'm trying to be
Her
quiet.
TikTok.
Hey, baby. Hey, did you get turkey? Thank you.
Turkey.
My phone through my iPad to talk to you guys. She wants to clear everything up, and I just didn't want to have any misinformation. You think you can? Okay, I'm listening to the call with the pearly person real quick, and then I'll go back and look at those type of things. But this is my first time hearing this person on this phone call.
Oh my god.
So I feel like if I let her talk, clear things up, it'll be so much better for everybody right now. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure that she can hear, you guys can hear. If everybody can just let me know that everybody can hear each other, and then I'm going to let her speak. Okay. Okay, this is Caroline. Can you hear me? Yes. Perfect. All right, guys. Lisa is definitely an individual who lives in a facility and where I live at. Okay.
Good morning, Stephanie.
Because of a situation, you understand? And I went to make sure she was okay and give her a few things. She uses cigarettes and whatnot. And I wanted to make sure that her daughter was okay, which is the pregnant daughter that she has. Now, once I got there, I sat down. She was, I'm just going to give my commentary for a second while I listen to this shit, but I'm sorry, right off the bat, you're telling me
This is an Ashley star, but
out of the blue,
she has history.
At literally midnight, you just show up at somebody's door to give her some cigarettes and to check on her? But I digress.
It's not her sister.
She made on a note she was going to get all of the comments and calls that she got, but she fucking knew.
Yeah.
She tried to type it herself because she thought Lisa was doing it wrong. Like, you cannot, there's nothing that will make me believe that this woman was completely oblivious to what the hell was
We're not talking anything about
especially
Lori.
after another certain creator.
This is Victoria.
And like, and the people that send them shit did the quote investigation that they did, finding out this woman went to rehab, and I'm just giving like a very short, what I remember version. This is not word for word, but the person that was at Lisa's apartment, the one that Lisa was with, went to rehab. She said it was like jail. Her son came to visit her, and something about somebody was calling her.
Victoria's not off the phone. She was watching this live stream from last night.
Because of that, he had the police watching her, so now she couldn't even hug her baby. Again, I've never been to inpatient. I don't know anything about it. I don't know. Maybe it does feel like jail. But
I didn't see it, but people are mentioning it.
Something ain't right. Something about it doesn't make sense. Why would she question why Elisa needed exactly, and she knew what she was doing. She heard Lisa say. Lisa said, "I need $20 into this deal so I can get a ride home, and for some other things." The woman corrects her and says, "Don't say that." If you listen very closely, she said, "Oh no, I just need it for the ride. I'm just trying to get home." This woman, people are just like, okay, if it's not Lisa, this isn't a manipulating addict yourself too. Like, come on, guys. Who the fuck just shows up at somebody's house at midnight? Just to check on her. You didn't call her? She clearly didn't have your phone number. Bullshit. Sorry, but bullshit. Totally. It's very disrespectful to do such things to anyone. I'm sorry.
This isn't live, though. This is a restream. This is Victoria. She used to be a scammer on TikTok. She used to nod off on live and all that while driving and everything.
People have been doing, like, I've had so many people that have been trying their best. But I still...
Victoria, no secret.
I don't know. I think I'm 2 weeks. I don't know. I'll have to go look and see where I made the original post.
Yes,
but
Michelle.
as I said the other day, I am 2 weeks clean of not looking at my hate pages. 2 weeks clean of that toxicity.
Amy, she went to jail.
I'm trying to make
she
it
just got out of jail recently. Victoria
not to go there and look. Because when I read with
2 weeks clean.
I get this really,
yeah.
as bad as I don't want them to know that
Congratulations,
I get super bad and I just can't stop myself. Urgency, like I have to. I don't think the lady was going to.
Yes, dog mom. Yeah, I think she's on house arrest. Yeah. Yeah, Icky Vicky is what Wendy's World calls her Icky Vicky.
Like, I always feel like I just gotta go defend myself.
All right, Taylor, you gotta start somewhere. We've all been 2 weeks clean. At some point, getting sober.
I can show you yesterday, I went and got my full-blown license. I completed a class to get my license. I had to take a new written test for my license.
So, to be honest, with her movements, I'm kind of questioning a little bit about that. But
my life is now proving them wrong. Here and defend myself, then I don't know where the fuck they are.
Man, she's talking fast.
No, I'm saying a little clucky, just a little. I'm saying, not saying she's not sober, but I'm also not saying she's not clean. Clean. You know.
Lisa was putting her phone number for purposes of getting money from strangers on the internet onto a live. Whether she knew how many people or she didn't, whatever. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. I told you about when we saw you, like we saw Lisa on live or whatever.
Oh, okay,
you were like, oh my God, you know, she has my voice on live. That's why I called you.
Oh, 2 weeks clean of looking at her hate pages. Oh, okay. All right.
I don't want to be called out. Thank you. I don't want to be called out for lying because I'm not.
Tammy, right?
Jody, you can email me. ScamSlam411@gmail.com. It's also in my bio.
Anything you told me that you're comfortable with.
Yep, I heard that, Angela. Oh, wow, Rico. I'm sorry, Jody. ScamSlam411@gmail.com.
She's not a dealer or anything, but she just so happened to see Lisa leaving from where she gets it, crying. So you waited. That was much early. No, that was the day before, wasn't it? And you just. Oh yeah, you know. There's no fucking way. Thank you for joining my team.
Your team.
Yeah, that. No, I'm sorry, but no. I'm sorry, but something just don't. It ain't adding up. Again, I don't know about that, but regardless, she seen her the day before crying, so she decided to show up at Lisa's apartment at midnight.
Me too, Michelle.
With a side ponytail. It's 1985 somewhere.
We hope so too, Taylor. We hope she's going to be okay.
Judging by an earlier video that I heard that was from, 2017, I think. I'd have to go look to make sure. If her son is 11, we're in 2024, 17, 18,
Correct,
19,
kind.
20, so 7 years ago. What would that make?
Morning.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Hey, best lady.
In all the other posts that she was talking about her son needing to come see her at the jail of a rehab. I don't know.
Yes,
You're
Cecilia.
good. It really is. It's all okay, y'all. Like, yeah. I understand people are starting to be able to see a different side of me than you'll have before. And I'm straightening up shit that I've done in the past. I don't know. I haven't seen anything since midnight. I just got home because I had to go get work boots from my new job. And I got to go take a training course tomorrow and just all kinds of fun shit. So, anyway.
I hope so, Skylar.
Yeah, as of right now, I've only seen this where this lady was at her house. I don't believe that. I don't know. If she was at her house, she was at her house for more reasons than to just check on her because she's seen her crying the day before. Anyway.
Absolutely, Taylor.
Sorry. She said the truth right there. Other than that, I had no clue how this was going to go. She may not have understood the depth of what she was doing, but she knew what the fuck she was doing. No, Lisa enough to show up at her house. Did you realize that she was on TikTok live giving out your phone number? I had no idea that my phone number was with her TikTok.
Good reaction.
She repeated it 3 times and then tried to write it. Unless this woman is 80 years old, she knew what the fuck was going. Y'all, it's probably not a good idea for me to listen to this while y'all are.
I forget which state she's from. I'd have to look. I used to follow her really hard a long time ago.
Herself. With Lisa covering up the camera because the woman had already said, if my face ends up on the internet, you knew what you. This is on.
Kentucky. Thank you, Michelle.
CC Live
Somebody
at
said
12 a.m. with
I'm not sure which one.
PRLE call.
Bowling Green. Okay, Bowling Green is Kentucky.
And she repeated it 3 times. And then she took the phone away from Lisa to make sure it was right. And again, she knew that it was a lie because she had Lisa cover up the camera and said, you better not let me find out you showed my face.
Exactly.
Bullshit, dude. Bullshit.
Rochester. I don't know anybody from Rochester. You sure that was me, Dopey? I don't know anybody from Rochester.
Probably telling the truth right there. If she knew the extent of how bad it was with her on the internet.
Lisa get a job because she's talking about Lisa and she brings up our platform at some point. We don't. We don't know. I heard that.
You were just trying to check on her. This woman is a fucking liar, dude. Like, this is exactly why I would not want. I kept on saying, I don't know if I believe that. In my Instagram, like, this is. No. Okay, baby, thank you. You're good. She had no idea. cannot believe that she went to her house at that time. Is Lisa called her and was like, "Hey, girl, I'll give you some money if you come. Let me use your apps." Yeah, and a young man called, and he was like, "Yo, that girl's in active addiction."
He didn't say that.
Whatever. I mean, I'll let y'all listen to that too. But I'm just so, what the fuck? Yes, this is. I believe she said that's in. Yeah, this is in Scams. It's on Kai's YouTube, but the title of it is SS, which ScamSlam. Yesterday or this morning, sorry, 7/23/24 at 12 a.m. PERLE call at 1:15 ish. That's what it is. Did she tell you what the money was supposed to be for that she was having sent to you? No, she said she needed it for some food. Her house is. She needs some help. She just needs some. Not even. I won't answer the question. Why?
Yep, I saw that. Well, somebody told me Miss Havoc.
Obviously. And we have to keep in mind, this lady isn't new.
Yep, shout out, right? Shout out.
Don't do
Shout
that.
out from Vicky.
Yeah, she does it. I was making that as a joke almost. Like, she knows what a fucking phone is. She knows what social media is. She's on Facebook. She was typing her phone number in, and Lisa was like, "Y'all share the live, like the live. Let's get it shared out to as many people as we can." And she tells Lisa the phone number 3 times that I heard, and it's breaking up. Which again,
it's only sped up very slightly. Like, she really does talk really fast.
And then the woman even tries to take the phone to put in the number herself, but she didn't know. She didn't know Lisa was sharing it with people.
It's only a
1.25,
like, and that's what I normally put most videos at.
There's proof out there that this lady has been in active addiction, at least has been in the game, you know, at least a few years back, at the very least. So she knew. I'm sorry, but she fucking knew.
Oh, I mean, it's pretty close with the.
Did you end up receiving any money on your
I don't know.
Cash App after she gave it out? I received a negative in my bank account. That's what I received. So, then she accidentally, somebody requested something and she pressed accept. That's the only way that would have happened. Yeah, that happened. I was right now, and I was able to go and lock everything up. Because I had no idea that people would get to my account with the information that she had. Interesting. So, you're obviously seeing like the decline. At the beginning of this, before the lady lets the other lady start talking, she describes something about the lady said she was sitting on a bucket, she was afraid to touch anything, blah, blah, blah. But why won't she answer the questions in this live? Why? Yeah, how is she going to get the money to Lisa from Zelle? She would have had to transfer it to her bank and then send it to Lisa in Cash App. And Lisa knew, if anybody paid attention, Lisa started to say her Cash App before the lady even said the Cash App. So clearly, there's something else to it. Mine and her lately, right? I'm so pissy. It's been going down since her son went out of her care. Oh, and let's keep in mind, this woman knows all this. How? How does she know? She doesn't know she's a drug addict, but she knows her son was removed. She knows her daughter's pregnant. She knows her and her daughter have been walking away crying from somewhere. Please don't put the lady's name in the comments. Like, if they go look that up themselves, that's all fine and dandy, but please don't put her name in the comments, okay?
Aw, she's running her own little version of ScamSlam.
Letting her speak through.
Needs a little toy in the box.
Her an hour before she started speaking on this live. So what did the lady say that could make it to where she's saying these things about Lisa's apartment? Because clearly, my opinion, if she walked into that living room and she thought Lisa was getting unlocked using her payment apps for to get money for food, she's seen the ramen in the floor. We've seen it in the last video. That was her living room. She's seen the Pringles. She's seen the Coke. Come on now. Come on. No, yeah, it is. It's like an hour and 15 minutes. Exactly.
Morning, girls.
She's just giving up on herself, basically. And it's very sad because she's a beautiful lady if she wasn't in the condition that she is now. And that's a fact. She's healthy. And because she's so the exact same thing, Lisa. She needs to do some things of self-inventory and, mentally accept the things.
All right, Dina. Rest well. See you later.
I'm sorry. She may be a very religious person or whatever. A lot of addicts use religion, Christianity to cover up their own shit.
Good morning.
But it's classic behavior. I'm sorry. Like, instead of answering the question, she's went straight to, she needs to do some soul searching about what she's going through. And y'all, come on. No, not as far as I've seen, love. The way things are right now. Do you understand? Yeah. We know the situation. We've been seeing the decline, and we know the reasons for that. And if we see what is happening with her, just the times that she chooses to press the live button, somebody that lives
Lisa has
right
not been
next
live
to her,
this
clearly
morning.
not 3 miles down the road, if she's seen her walking out of somewhere. So again, another lie that she didn't call her out for. The only thing she called her out for on that live, trying to get her to correct, she said, I'm trying to get money for a ride home and some other stuff. And the lady says, for some other stuff, like trying to be like, girl, don't say that. In my opinion. Do you know who she was on the phone with when I don't know, there was a clip that she was talking to a gentleman on the phone. That was her. That wasn't Lisa. I had no idea about that. That was this girl, not Lisa. I'm going to literally smack the hell out of her. You understand? So I had to remove myself before I put myself in touch somebody. So I removed myself. It's such a Christian, like seeing a woman in total despair, crying because she needed a ride home, and come on, miss me with this bullshit. I don't know. This is pissing me off worse than Lisa telling her own fucking lies. My phone was having, and it's still it's a damn shame. Oh, it's not going to end because this goes on YouTube, and everyone, you're going to have to. Yeah, I told her that. Yeah, see? You're going to have to change your number. I told her that. So this lady knows all this information before she is out. She's been speaking with the person that has been telling her that for over an hour before she's on this live. So she knows what's going on a lot more at this point that she may not have known before. As soon as she gave it out, I literally said, she didn't give it out. The lady gave it out. To her phone. Like, it is done for. She didn't give it out. She's going to get thousands of calls. And that's very sad. That pisses me off.
This is Vicky, and she used to be a TikTok scammer.
I'm sorry, I know I keep pausing this.
And now it's almost like she's trying to do Lisa awareness or something.
Bullshit. The lady said her own phone number 3 times. Lisa kept getting it wrong, trying to type it in, and the lady tried to take her phone away and re-put it in. Bullshit. And, might I fucking add, she says, hold on. I don't know what I was about to say. The lady said not only herself, but her cash app.
Good morning.
Morning.
She tells Lisa multiple times, you best not show my face on there. If you show my face, somebody will
She sure
tell
did,
me.
Mickey Mouse fan.
Okay, I'm sorry, baby. Thank you. I was trying to ignore that because
Amber.
I'll talk. Oh, they are. At this point, I'm even more scared for her safety from these people. She knew. She knew Lisa
did not get that email.
That woman gave her no phone number. She said it at least 3 times. And then Lisa was trying to type it, so she was repeating it. And the lady tries to take it and do. And Lisa covers up the phone because the lady said. She knows. Yeah, it's such bullshit. And the fact that these people are sitting there acting like they fucking believe her and not calling her out is just as harmful. Is just, in my opinion,
there we
is just
go.
as harmful.
Because we didn't call her out. We call out TikTok scammers like you, Vicky.
She just said that. I'm not going to call her out of her name. Why? Because there's a lot of people listening. So she knows that she is speaking to a shit ton of people right now. So she is trying her best to cover her own ass. Any person, any addict, any person that sells anything, any person that helps an addict would be doing the exact same thing when they know the situation.
Yeah, Haley.
I agree.
It's really sad. I'm
that
sorry.
She may not have knew how many people that was possibly going to hear that number. But she knew she was live, and she's trying to lie and say that she didn't know.
Yeah, we don't have proof she's lying about anything. And I wasn't going to make any false accusations. As soon as I would have made any kind of false accusation about that lady, she wouldn't have answered any more questions.
Yeah.
It's on Kai Fotzi's YouTube, Sierra.
I'm express myself and not disrespect. It's just as harmful that these ladies are sitting here trying to act like TikTok and believe this part. My phone has never ever my phone didn't even ring.
You're welcome.
And if it does ring, it's
yeah, I was not calling anybody out.
Keep playing it in just a second. Yes, baby, you can.
I was not calling out this lady for lies when I don't have proof that she's lying.
I don't know. I don't care if they were at Lisa's apartment or they were at that woman's apartment. There was a reason, not that she seen Lisa crying the day before, that she is with Lisa at midnight. There is a reason. I haven't even heard this lady describe Lisa's apartment. It was just the other lady.
Right, I was just letting her talk, and then I was asking questions.
Anybody else? The whole she sat on a bucket and didn't want to touch
all
anything,
that could be analyzed afterwards. I was not going to call her out on anything or bash her about anything real, in real time.
Instagram to come over there and say, no, they were in Lisa's apartment.
No, Amber, we weren't in her live stream. She's listening to our live stream on YouTube. Yes, we were trying to be respectful and get answers.
Just for a minute. And then I need to say something.
Oh, we never said that we believed her, but we just didn't agree with, like, calling somebody a liar without evidence either. You know, that's all. I don't personally believe in that. Ever.
I'm going to need you for the entire love. You don't know. You may have your opinion, but that's just it. It is your opinion. This is your opinion, but it's her life, so she can say her opinion now. That is absolutely ridiculous.
That was SJ. That wasn't me.
You are not calling out the person. That's what I was just going to mention is, hang on one second, Billy, is that I've spent almost an hour and 45 minutes on the phone with this woman. You guys in the comments, go on, keep saying like she's lying, she's this, she's that. This is on Kai's YouTube. It is CC's from Midnight. Pearl Paul is the description, but it's on Kai's. No, she actually was extremely upset, and she's gathered herself quite well to. We were trying to figure
I'm aware of that. The story on Loving Life.
She really was extremely upset that we know who she is. I agree.
I don't know. I think she meant SF.
A grandmother. I don't know this woman, and quite frankly, we know more about Lisa than we know about this woman. We all know how Lisa works. We all know the things that Lisa does and says and stuff.
Good question,
I'm sorry, this lady is not telling the truth.
Probably just because she gave Lisa $30 before and she's still pissed about it.
Any person that is either an addict themselves or helping one, or hell, just trying to make money off one, would be trying to do the same exact thing. She was trying to help somebody else.
Victoria. She's a former TikTok scammer.
She was
Thank you, Juju.
bystander who went ahead and, she tried to help Lisa. And hang on, I'm so sorry. I know, I keep on saying I'm sorry. But
she's always worked up.
I feel like, and again, this is my opinion, I feel like she would have been less likely to try to rip a phone when she found out her shit was being spread all over the internet because that man that she was on the phone with, not Lisa, told her, look, your shit's being put out on the internet everywhere. I feel like she would have been more likely to do that in her own home than if she was in Lisa's home. Because if she started doing that in Lisa's home, it's just a phone call away, right? She's going to get in trouble for attacking somebody else in their own home, trying to snatch their property out of their home. So she's seen her crying, leaving her DB's house earlier. I'm guessing she's meaning when she left Abby's and Diesel's house the night before. Just my guess. But
see, she's guessing a lot of stuff. And that's exactly what I didn't want happening.
And she heard Lisa say, I need a ride home. Exactly. Another thing. She didn't know what was going on. Why didn't she call it?
Oh my gosh, Amber.
Say that you don't believe her, this and that. Okay, are you guys the ones that are funding Lisa's funeral? Because this is ridiculous. This woman is. I did this, and I knew what was going to happen. I knew people were going to get called liars, and I don't believe this because it doesn't fit your narrative. But you know what? This is the person who was actually there. She's talking about she explained in great detail. And if I was on my main account, you guys wouldn't be saying half the comments you are because you would know who's talking right now. And I'm not a BSer type of person. So when some tell me,
BB.
because this lady wasn't blowing up your phone with 100 other people, right? That can help you get out of your bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm mad.
No, kiss me. This is Victoria.
I did help her with all of that in this whole time that I've been waiting to get a box.
No, Kirsten's not back.
Request a box, you guys.
No.
That was the whole thing. It's late. I don't really want to do this. Hang on. No, hang on just 1 second. Because I know she can't see the comments. I see the comments. No, just to clarify, for me, Rachel and everybody else for that matter is stating this kind of shit is going to end up getting Lisa hurt, not anybody else. Lisa hurt. This woman is already threatening to hit her in her face. She's already snatched the phone out of her, and kind of sound like she nudged her. My opinion, again.
Morning, Franchon.
Yes, ScamSlam is a person that calls out scammers. Several people try to get her to talk about me. She didn't talk about me until I came into her box and said anything. And again, I just want to say that because I don't want anybody to be like, oh, you just don't like these people because they called you out. No, they didn't. They said a lie. They allowed somebody else to come into their box and say a lie. Which I've already proven, but that's nor here nor there. ScamSlam's live. She covers scammers, mostly just Lisa, and literally makes hundreds and hundreds of dollars off of gifts that she donates to a source that she will not reveal. It's an animal shelter, but she doesn't want to.
That's not true.
Her location, even though Lisa's already told us her full legal name.
Oh, that's not true.
It disappoints me because we're all doing this for the same reason.
Bitch.
DoorDash, you want to send you money? I'll do this. I have made so many good contacts with people all around just from warning
Yes,
them.
I do, Fox.
And then making
the air
connections
quote.
with people that I still stay in contact with, thanking me for saving them from being scammed by Lisa. And this was another
Wow, bitch. The whole big $3 I made on my last live stream.
And it's not quote unquote donate. It's actual donations. Yeah, right, that's lady.
You know what?
And I didn't tell my full legal name. It was doxed.
Yeah, mine too.
Right here.
Franchon, she lives in Kentucky.
But this woman is
Yeah, that's why I do it, right?
I'm talking about the person that has a TikTok because
hundreds and hundreds.
The recording that I watched, because I watched it, the one that just was Lisa and me and ScamSlam covering.
Thousands, right?
1,012 times.
I mean, I made a huge $3 in my last live
stream. She's defending me.
Do not go on her Facebook and write comments. Do not. But then has somebody in her box that did exactly what she said not to do.
But she didn't call the harasser. She helped her. See, you got to listen to the whole thing, Vicky.
You're going to be mean. Do not call this person if you're going to say ugly things. No, she said do not. Yeah, and not just in Lisa's live. She is on ScamSlam's live and a couple of other people. I do love one of the other people that I watched it on.
So now I control everybody's actions.
In my opinion,
because I said don't call, I can't stop people from calling.
In my opinion. She gives out facts on both sides of the thing. She came to scams voluntarily. You're right. The lady is speaking on a speakerphone voluntarily. But
I know, Melissa. I don't know why, because nobody talks about anybody else's gifts. It's so crazy. Good morning, Cookie. Good morning, Paula. Okay, Wendy, thank you.
The lady she's on the phone with says, I am mutuals with you on my other account, but since I'm on the phone, I couldn't go to that account. She was in Scam's live when Scam said do not do all those things, but yet she did, but because the lady answered for her and not these other people.
Right, Mama Mia.
Can you admit you're jealous of gifting?
Morning, Pinky Sue.
I give no fucks. I'm okay with my $3.
Somebody told her she was jealous of us.
Sent me direct cash apps that TikTok did not get 60% of. I'm proud of that.
She's proud of getting direct cash apps that people send her.
That has sent me direct cash apps that TikTok did not get 60% of. I'm more proud of that. I don't need TikTok gifts. But thank you. I don't know why do you obsess over everybody's mood. I literally used this woman's. I use one of your videos the other day. She was very upset.
Good morning, LV. Good morning, Babu. Morning, Marty.
Hi, Babu.
Okay, so you're agreeing with her to being tired, correct? with what I'm saying? Are you agreeing with them? Because I don't know.
She needs an edible. She needs a gummy.
Good morning,
Yeah,
CSD.
I know, I heard all of that. But I've got somebody agreeing with people that are saying the same thing as me in my comments, but then saying dumb shit about me.
Right, Gil?
Okay, whatever. I don't even care. That I got straight to my cash app telling me how proud they are of me.
No, I'm going to look at her post. We're in the middle of this. Hashtag report the CAs.
They're defending the girl in the comments.
Thank you, Georgie.
Right. Tell me time for this girl. No, I agree. Kiss me through the phone. But she's also, you know, going a mile a minute and acting very clucky.
It is crazy to me that things like this.
Yeah, allude.
That they absolutely
chill, man.
Shit about. And they're agreeing with absolutely, and they're like basically.
We didn't agree with her.
And how the kids put it.
That's the part. That's the part.
My opinion.
We never said that we agreed with her.
No.
We just let her answer the questions.
Yeah, we were there to,
the part. Like, that's the thing. And there's a lot of people on the YouTube comments, too, saying that we agreed with the comments just because we didn't argue back with her. No, we just let her speak. Yeah. And we allowed her to answer the questions. We weren't in the middle of a debate.
No.
We just let her speak and answer questions. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean we agreed with her.
Absolutely not.
She didn't know what was going on. Why did she go to Lisa's apartment at midnight? If she didn't know what was going on, why was she repeating her phone number
right,
3
Taylor.
times, knowing Lisa was telling everybody to like and share this live? Let's get it out. The lady asked her, Lisa's tapping on the screen like she always does. Like that. The lady says, what are you doing that for? She said, trying to get more people in here.
Exactly. I was being neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I...
Yeah, that lady wasn't a TikTok scammer. There's no reason to grill her like a goddamn grilled cheese.
You don't have to be here, boo-boo.
Exactly, Samantha.
Thank you, Mama Megan. The math ain't mathing. And to me...
You're right, Dopey Dolphin.
People kept asking, can you describe something that lets us know that you were actually in Lisa's apartment? Divert something about God. I'm a woman of God. Anybody who's ever been an addict, please tell me, did you use God as a cover-up at any point? Did you try to make yourself better, even if you were trying to get better? Okay, some people, I'm sorry, okay, maybe some people, the people that I have seen are like, you know, they found God in jail. Like, they were the biggest D-head out on the streets, but they've been in jail for 6 months and they found God. You know, like that. That is what I'm saying. That is what I hear. Mm-hmm, this is my life. I'm giving my opinion about what I hear. And what I hear is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, you're right, Mama.
And who is this? Is this anybody else's screen name up at the top of my thing? It is. Have y'all been in jail? Talk to people that have been in jail. Like, that's all. That's all I fucking hear in jail.
No, Kristen.
My opinion, my life, it's my opinion. And I keep saying, my opinion is, okay. Thank you.
Correct, Juju.
Yeah, I am giving my opinion on what this
Victoria. She was used to be a TikTok scammer, and now she's like trying to do some kind of weirdness on Lisa or something.
Like I just said, on this woman's bullshit, and basically acting like they believe or agree with her. Like,
good morning, Bailey.
Please, somebody tell me, when did she answer any questions? And maybe it goes on and it says it more.
Yeah, listen.
Thank you, Mama Megan. And maybe, I don't know, are y'all all Northerners? Because I swear to God, that it happens way too much here. Yeah. You know, a new area, start a new life, but, you know, she has... And I just want to point out, some of y'all people don't know me. Hold on, let me see. I just want to look at that real quick.
Right, Alika.
And I'm not going to call any of my people out by name, but this one person that is kind of disagreeing with me, you have followed me, never. Okay. But there are lots of women in here that have been here for 3-4 plus years that know me, how I am, and everything. Oh, girl, it's after I get done. I'll give you
it seems like you are.
But it is on Kai's website. She has to take those steps to do that, and she has resources available to do that, and we would love if she would do that. But unfortunately,
she's anti-scam now.
She's deciding to not do that. I'm sorry. I'll stop pausing it in just a second. But this is the same people that had a co-host that went into Lisa's live stating that he had special audio equipment and he could hear Lisa's heart going into heart failure. Not that he thought it looked like.
He didn't say special equipment.
No, that he could hear it.
That's not what
Could
he
you imagine
said.
if all the doctors had that special of equipment? We would never
Not
have to go
what
to
he
the
said.
doctor, would we?
I
They just hear it online.
don't remember a TikTok name, but if you search Victoria No Secret, she'll come up.
Y'all. I don't know. Just type in Kai is what I did when I first tried to find her. You type in Kai and Lisa Richards.
Right, Alicia.
If you don't mind me asking, how long have you known Lisa? He is an ex-drug addict himself and said he was addicted to the same thing Lisa has currently
Something about tattoos.
Yeah.
It's currently supposedly her DOC. Girl, you have to go listen. You really and truly, you have to go listen to that live. Like, I was dying. Like, I'm sure he had all the amazing intentions in the land. I'm sure he did. He doesn't seem like a horrible person. I haven't watched him very much. Other people have some disgusting stuff to say about him, but I'm not saying that. I just, like, I don't know. It made no sense.
Alicia?
Excuse me? What? You probably don't know her daughter. I'm gonna bet you know her daughter's boyfriend, though, and that further proves my fucking point.
Proves.
Yeah, I seen it pop up on my phone.
She's got heavy jail bitch vibes. I'm just saying. She's a character on Orange is the New Black.
But you didn't know she was doing anything bad, but she's in your money app, right? I will. Thank you.
So there's 2 more hours of this that we're not going to watch, but feel free if you would like. No, Icky doesn't know Lisa. She did give her $30 like a week or 2 ago, and apparently like Lisa lied about getting it or something. And oh my gosh, Vicky was going on about it for days, for hours on live stream. We showed some of that. So if you want to watch the rest of that, there's this is on Kai's page, Kai's YouTube. We just watched this 50-minute clip, and there's a whole another 2 hours that she goes off about all this stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. So people told me to check out Lisa's account because she's trying to sell one of her accounts. So let me see if I can find that, because I have to log into a different account to access hers.
Hey, Aunt Flea. What's up, baby?
Good morning.
Hey.
Here you go. Oh, you sent it to my email. I'm sorry. Good morning. Oh, the Penny Fairy has visited Lisa a couple times already. Yeah, she visited. She posted this 46 minutes ago. So she's probably awake.
A lot of you have shown interest in buying one of my pages. If you would like to P2Moo me on one of the backup pages, the Lisa Harvey page, this page, or email me at. Oh, okay. All right then. Hey, Wendy. Interesting. Interesting. So now we're selling our pages. Yeah, it's not making sense.
Thank you, Tucker's wife.
Hey, Trucker's wife.
Yeah, I don't know. What is P2Moo me? PayPal?
P2Moo me.
Contact me? I don't know. Made a mod?
No. Because why would she want to be a mod? Lisa wouldn't care about being a mod for anybody. She could give a shit less. All she wants is for her friends to send her money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe she just meant to say contact me.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe PM me. Maybe she meant to say PM me.
Oh, I bet that's what it was.
Yeah. Oh, yay, Trucker's wife.
Ooh, cool.
Right, Sparkles. So yeah, there's not much on that Lisa Harvey page. There's not a lot of followers and stuff. So, and why would anybody want to buy it? Like, if you want to, you can create your own account and buy followers if you need followers. Like, if you really want to. Oh,
I
that's
don't really think she wrote this. First of all, this doesn't scream Lisa to me. But second of all, like, her posts are very like disjointed and crazy and like just like dr, you know, der. Like, I don't think she wrote this. I think if she did, like, the email would be all wrong. It wouldn't make like way more sense, and the beginning of it wouldn't be like at all like looking like this. I'm just saying.
Maybe Abby did it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe Abby posted it. I don't know. It's really strange. I don't know. Let me check my email to see if there's anything new here, because a couple of you said you emailed me. Yep, a couple of you emailed me that screenshot. Yep, I had about 5 people send me the screenshot. So thank you for sending that to me, but you know, we just took a look at it right on her page there. So before we end the live for this morning, I'm gonna find that
Somebody did request a box request, but I don't know if they meant to or not.
What?
I said somebody requested a box, but I don't know if they meant to.
Yeah, if you requested the box, then just let me know. Just say box. If not, I'm going to be ending it for the morning because we're going to be going live tonight. And I need time to get through my emails and do some stuff on Discord, send out some invites, get some people verified, catch up on some videos and all of that. This was the sorry you just got here. We've been on for a couple of hours already, Aunt Flea. I apologize. We're going to go live again later tonight. We're hoping for around 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's the goal.
Yeah.
This is 12 months. Thank you, Yuwu. She did not come on during the night. If she would have come on during the night, we would have, we would have live streamed her, but she didn't come on. We were just showing her restreams from earlier in the day. We did show, we did play the scanner, police scanner audio from Lisa's wellness check that happened last night. Apparently when the fire department showed up, the apartment was unlocked and there was no one inside. And so they left. Where can you find that? I can play it for you. There were people in our Discord that were listening to it and recorded it, and then they sent it to me. I can play that really quickly if you want to hear it. We hope Lisa's okay. It sounds like she took off. It sounds like she ran off, and it didn't seem like the dog was there, so I'm assuming that she took the dog with her, maybe. I don't think she took the cats with her, too. I mean, I don't know how she would do that. I'll play the scanner, police scanner audio. There's an app where you can listen to the police scanners, and a couple of people have that, and we're listening to it and recording, and people were in the Discord were listening to it all together as a group, and recorded it. This is the first one. Wait till you hear this. All right, I can play it a couple times. Wait till you hear what they say here. All right. I'm going to put the phone really close. Make sure you can hopefully hear it. All right.
7041. 3148, blood 145R. Still continue, but just advise them we have priors for this apartment number for the same issue. Female at that time was fine and said she was just posting these videos to get money. 7041.
Did you hear what it said?
Barely.
Barely.
I have like a really hard time hearing that stuff. Like to me, it just sounds like all like one like it's hard for me to hear. But then when you say what it says, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
They said that there were like previous reports to that address. The female occupant said that she was just posting videos to get money.
Yeah. I knew that.
I'll play it again. Thank you, Dina.
7041. 3148, blood 145R. Still continue, but just advise them we have priors for this apartment number for the same issue. Female at that time was fine and said she was just posting these videos to get money. 7041.
The prior calls to the apartment, the female said she was fine and she was just posting videos to make money. No, someone else called. Well, there's evidence that she ran off because they're not there.
Yep.
I mean, she's not there. I got more clips. So you gotta hold on. This is the fire department saying there's no one home. Just listen, it's really quick. They just say there's no one home. Yeah, Abby had left on Sunday night. There's no one home. And then there's this. No, Lisa was not on this morning.
327A Womack. Copy, 0060. 3145R.
Did you hear what they said?
It sounds like to me. You tell me what they said, and then I'll be like, oh, okay.
So the fire department cleared the apartment. The door was unlocked. There was no one there. I'll play it again.
327 Womack. 3145R. 3145R. Fire department went through apartment 2B. It was unlocked and empty. No occupants inside. Code 4.
Code 4.
Copy. May clear disregard medic.
Code 4, and they said they're going to clear the paramedics. So that meant that the scene was clear and safe, basically, and they were going to be canceling the paramedics from going because there's no one there. This is from last night. And then this is hard to hear. Well, she did leave the door unlocked. She did. They also canceled the police. Oh, that's the same one. Hold on. There's another one after this. Good morning.
Good morning, Kyla.
Good morning. That was just basically saying they were canceling the police as well. It was code 4, which means, the scene is clear. They're clearing out the call because nobody is at home at her apartment. And so they were canceling the call for the police or from EMS to show up.
Wonder where she was. Wonder what that was about.
Yep, she was not there. The apartment was unlocked and she was not there. And it doesn't sound like the dog was there because the dog would have been barking and stuff in the background.
Right.
So, yeah. Oh, Cecilia. Cecilia wants a romance scam, just one, she says.
I mean, that's up to you, Scam.
Let me see if I can find a good one. Where can you see that at? I have it recorded.
Hey,
I don't know who called. I'm probably multiple people called. I didn't call. But someone called and then people were listening to the Pittsburgh police, EMT and fire scanner on that app. Thank you, Cecilia. And that's the recordings that they got. So. And, they went there and no one was home. It was unlocked. They said it was unlocked. The door was unlocked and she was not there. Let's see what I can find as to a romance scam. That's the one we already watched. I'm just trying to go to the page. Give me a second.
Yeah, I guess there is a scanner app.
Oh, yeah, there's multiple scanner apps, but I think they were saying it was called... Thank you, Alicia. I think they said it was called Scanner Radio. Is the one that they were using, Scanner Radio app. And there were multiple people listening to Scanner Radio. There were multiple people listening to that last night. Some were just doing it on their own, and some of them were broadcasting it on the Discord. Thank you, Alicia. And so, thank you, Kai. So that was recorded. Yes, every week they put out new romance scams, Alika, on that on the YouTube page. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Alicia. Yeah, all you need is the county. You can listen to anywhere. But so for this one, it's I believe it's called Pittsburgh Fire, Police, and EMS or something like that. Kiss Me says, so why did someone call last night, but y'all didn't even call even the night prior? I didn't call anyone at all either night. So I'm not sure.
Blame for everything, though.
Yeah, I didn't call either night.
If something happens on TikTok,
I wasn't
blamed for it.
I wasn't even watching Lisa Live when any of that happened. And so by the time I even became aware of any situation, other people had already called. So not that I would have anyway. I would need to see it live and, kind of make a determination as to whether I thought it was, serious enough to call, What happened? She was nodding out on live. Didn't you say you guys called? No. Saying you didn't call when you had the woman, so I'm wondering why. I mean, I never said I called.
No.
At all. So I'm confused. I didn't call anybody. That's what your comment just said. Oh, didn't say you guys called. I'm saying you didn't call when you had the women. Women. So I'm wondering why. What women? What are you talking about? I just did reread it. Had the women? What women? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. We might need a translator or something. I don't know. I heard they say they had a female neighbor screaming help. I haven't heard anything about any neighbor screaming help. But he says when Kirsten had the women in the phone, still no one called. What? What are you talking about? What women? Woman in the phone?
What?
Kirsten had the woman in the phone. Still no one called 911. So what happened to last night that? What?
What? And Kirsten isn't even with us anymore.
What are you talking about? Woman in the phone.
What the fuck? Are you here?
No.
Hey.
Ooh.
Wow. Obviously, you haven't kept up with what's been going on.
Ooh. Drink some coffee. Need some coffee. PJ Lee is requesting the box.
Hey, PJ Lee.
Hey, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
I think what she's referring to, the other person, but that's not why I wanted to come up, but that came about. When you guys had the lady who actually, I guess, lives there, I think she's referring to that woman that was on the phone from the other night whenever the one that was, her phone number was given out.
Yeah.
I think that's what the one down there is referring to. Why didn't you guys call then? But anyway, it does kind of touch on that. You don't call, first off, but I don't know if you guys have contact with the person who brought that lady in, but she was asking why we didn't call as well, or people didn't call. Well, she's witnessed that situation now firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
She could make that call.
Well,
We just understand.
We weren't watching that live, I didn't think, or thought we watched that after the fact. So I didn't even see any of that as it was happening. So number one, I wouldn't have called in that situation.
Right,
And number two, I wasn't even watching it happen live. Like what?
Right.
What are we supposed to call the cops on? And what does it have to do with Kirsten?
I think she was just saying, what was the other lady's name? I don't remember the lady that she was giving out her phone number. Lisa was.
Pearly.
Yes, I think she's referring to that woman. I don't know.
That doesn't have anything to do with Kirsten.
So, but my question now is,
I'm so confused.
Yeah, anyway. My question kind of goes to the Perry, however you say her name. Pearly. Can she possibly now, since she's witnessed the conditions of the apartment, make a report? And now, do you think since the fire department has gone in there, will they make a report on the conditions? Because nobody's been able to get in before, right?
No, they've been in there before. But the thing is, I mean, who are they going to contact?
Right.
Yeah, I guess I guess because of the housing and stuff, it don't really matter what the living.
They could call the city maybe for some type of inspection, but they don't normally do that unless it's like really, really serious. I don't know how serious it is at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, that's their judgment. The person says, no, the women in the box who was on the phone with that account. Their name was Harley or something like that.
Oh, I have no idea who they're talking about then.
So what about her? You know?
Okay, well, I'm going to drop down. That was my thing. I thought maybe now that the fire department has actually been able to get in there, that maybe some calls will be made.
Yeah, no, probably not.
We'll see, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, I'm going to hop down.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye. So Kiss Me says,
police call. Why would we call the police? We weren't even watching it live. Why would we call the police?
It says, because that Hensley account said she was on the phone with Pearlie for hours. No, she said about an hour. She said about an hour in the beginning, and then near the end of the recording, it was hours because, yeah, it was. She was in our box for at least an hour.
Yeah.
Hensley, a.k.a. Kirsten. Hensley is not Kirsten.
Ah, Hensley's not Kirsten.
No.
Why would we advise her to? Because A, we're not lawyers, we're not law enforcement, and we weren't watching it live. And even if we were, we would not call in that scenario.
I don't even see what thing you're replying to, but I'm going back. It says Henley, aka Kirsten, said she's a big fan, so it just seems odd. I don't know why you wouldn't something. I don't know. But Hensley is definitely not Kirsten because both Polly and I have talked to Kirsten on the phone multiple times, and that definitely was not Kirsten.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a false allegation, so you are spreading false information. Yep. Kirsten has been in the box plenty of times, and we've talked to her on the phone plenty of times. I'm not getting defensive. It says I'm asking for your opinions. I haven't seen anything where he asked for my opinion. You were asking me what happened, and I'm telling you, you're like saying certain things happened that didn't even happen.
Right. Like,
and so I'm correcting your misinformation.
You're literally accusing.
Your chat is.
You're accusing the lady Hensley of being Kirsten. Which
I mean, you're spreading misinformation, and we don't do that here. That's the issue. Where nobody's being defensive. We're correcting your lie. Yes. So, yeah, I do know that, CST, and I would never do that. I would never put out Paraly's information because I expose scammers. I expose TikTok scammers, and I don't have any evidence that Paraly is a TikTok scammer.
Well, you can't read the difference between women or woman.
Yeah,
so I did. How you're reading it?
That's what you're talking about. I don't know what I don't even know what that means. Well, you can't read the difference between women or woman, so it might be how you're reading it out. What? Ooh, we need a translator, please.
Are you drunk?
Yeah, oh yeah, I told everyone not to give out our number.
Yeah.
Please, I got something you can get through my
Emily, you're so funny. I love it.
Wanted to know why the cops got called. When? Which night? Number one. Number two, I didn't call the cops. I keep saying that. I keep saying that.
Oh, geez.
Look, that's a Kirsten comment. You just did say call.
Oh my God.
You're saying stuff about who called and didn't call and all that stuff. Like, so what are you talking about?
I guarantee you Kirsten's never going to be in here again. She sent us like the most angry emails. You've no idea. She's never. Not only that, we don't want racists in our fucking boxes.
Well, no, I mean,
in our lives,
and I didn't even reply to her email.
This is definitely not Kirsten.
I originally asked what was so serious the police were called last night. I don't know because I didn't call them. All I know is that she was nodding off and she didn't look good. Like she didn't look healthy. She was nodding out. She looked not good, I guess. And I guess some people felt that that was warranted to call the police. I don't know. I didn't watch it live. We watched it just a few hours ago, way after, like hours afterward.
Yeah.
We watched it like 4 or 5 hours after it happened. And I don't know. So I don't know who called. I don't know who decided to.
What are you trying to say? Her Kirsten account? What? Why do you think Hensley and Kirsten are the same person? I'm confused.
Her Kirsten account. I have no idea.
Not a clue. Trust me, Kirsten was
anyway, some people apparently thought it was justified to call the police. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't call, and I didn't even watch it happen live. So,
Scam was actually asleep, I think.
Mm-hmm. Polly said she won't be allowed in here, and I agree she won't be on her Kirsten account, a.k.a. She Now.
Hensley.
No, she's not Hensley.
Kirsten and Hensley are not the same person. Kirsten has a very different voice. Kirsten has like a cheerleader voice.
She actually has a very distinct accent.
Yes.
Kirsten actually has a very distinct accent, so that was definitely not her. If Kirsten were ever to get in the box, I would know immediately that it was her. So,
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. I don't know why they're hung up on Kirsten. They must like racists because we don't. She's not welcome here. All right, I'm trying to find an online romance scam.
All right, let's do this thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Like if they, I don't know. People are asking why the police were called. I don't know. Find out who called the police and ask them. It wasn't me, so I can't tell you why they called.
Because Pierre Lee said Kirsten?
What?
What?
No, she didn't.
For fuck's sake. No, she didn't. Listen.
All right, let me see. I'm trying to find an actual episode and not a short thing.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah. Listen, Linda. You should restream it 836,395 times and you'll hear it. Guess that's what you do. I guess.
So funny.
Sounds like what they enjoy doing. Because they don't have anything better to do.
The accent, the name, all of it. Well, Bad Nancy Drew. I want to change your name from Kiss Me the Phone to Bad Nancy Drew. Oh, Gator Mama, you're so sweet. Gator Nana. I always call you Gator Mama. I'm so sorry. Yeah, she wasn't being called Kirsten. And obviously you're a little obsessed with Kirsten because you actually spelled her name right and everything instead of with an I, because that's how people would normally spell it is with an I, but you and spelled it right. So you're Little obsessed baby.
What does that comment mean? To what, Kirsten? ? I don't want to be associated with that. I don't know what the question is because it says to what, Kirsten, which isn't a question. And then you say you don't want to be associated with that, but you're literally the person that has brought up Kirsten like 10 times.
Wait. Wait, what?
All right, here's a good one. Romance scammer uses AI to steal $5K. Did this man? So they use AI. All right, let me set this up. Yeah, AI. They use AI. Is that lined up good?
Oh, Aunt Flea, you're so cute.
Polly, is that lined up okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I'm going to turn the closed captioning on. This episode is 21 minutes.
Fall in love with an AI? Israel has sent his whole income tax check after being promised to see 10 times his investment by a woman he fell in love with online. But when our team looked at the images that Israel received, we saw something that we've never seen on our show before. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of this. Real quick, guys.
Yes,
don't forget
Becky.
to like, comment, and subscribe. Your comment and like could help stop someone from being scammed. Let's get into it. All right, well, my name is Israel. I'm from New Mexico. I'm a truck driver. I've never been married. I've lived an interesting life. I have a checkered past. I was incarcerated for almost 6 years, and that time that I did was really a wake-up call. It's taken me a long time to get to where I'm at. I successfully completed my probation. I mean, I went to electrical school. I went to truck driving school. I mean, I'm a free man. Nothing that's over me. It's the person who I feel God has wanted me to be. My hobbies would be, I like to go motorcycle riding. I work out. I go to the gym. I try to eat right. I'm very active with my congregation. We build each other up spiritually. We have barbecues with one another. We invite one another over for dinner. About it about me. My thinking on relationships today are 180 degrees different compared to my thinking on relationships from my past. Now that my spirituality has taken root, I'm looking for quality, and I'm not settling for less. I'm looking for my last relationship. Israel was on the hunt to find a connection with a woman, but what he didn't know is that she would find him. How I met Emily was, like, I would get these random texts on my phone number, my regular text message box. Hey, how's it going? And I'm like, who's this? Oh, I thought you were so-and-so. Calling me by a different person's name. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, you got the wrong number. Oh, well, who are you? What's your name? You seem like a nice guy. And she's like, why don't we go on Telegram? I'm like, sure. We did a few video chats, but she has broken English. So I feel the reason why we don't do a lot more video chats is because I think she communicates better by typing. Well, when we first started talking, she seemed like she was really trying to impress me. And I was impressed. She told me she went to Columbia University. She said she got a master's degree. She told me she's a district manager for Aritzia Women's Clothing Store in Manhattan. She gave me her address. She lives in an apartment building in Manhattan. She's also an investor, and she's really into finance, and she reads a lot. Israel and Emily would chat every day. They talked all day in through the night. The two would share countless photos and videos of each other to give updates on how their day was going. I even told her about the time that I spent in prison, and she didn't hold that against me. And I had even told her, I was like, yeah, this was something that I was afraid to tell you because I figured it would scare you away. And she's like, no, she's like, I'm actually proud of you because you turned your life around. And I was like, wow, thanks. I appreciate that. Because it's taken me a lot of work to get to who I was to who I am today. Okay, she told me she's 5'5". She has a small waist. She has an ivory complexion. She has long hair. is fashionable with all caps. She's classy. She's not provocative. If I had a list of things that I wanted in a woman, she would hit 9 out of 10. She's Buddhist and I'm a Christian. But she says she loves learning. And so we've talked about the Bible, the Christian Bible. And she's very knowledgeable. I asked her some questions only a person that has read the Bible would know. And she answered them pretty accurately, which blew my mind. You know, she's beautiful. I tell her in a million different words how gorgeous she is. And she makes me feel the same way. She tells me I'm handsome. She tells me so many things to make me feel good about myself. She calls me honey all the time. Honey. And I call her everything in the book. Sweetheart, baby doll, my love. I would say that I could fall in love with her if I knew she was genuine, 100%. Okay, one time I had asked her, I don't know who you are, and I'm actually scared to even be talking to you. I need you to send me your ID because I don't know if you're 16 or 60.
Wait, you know was talking to her and you didn't know if she was 16?
Putting me in handcuffs because
Wait a minute.
Uncomfortable.
Well, she sent me her driver's license. And I don't know if it's a fake or if it's real, but I mean, it's a New York City, New York State driver's license. Reason why I need y'all's help is because I got involved in Bitcoin trading with her. I was even hesitant because she had asked me so many times to do this because it'd be extra income for me. Because I told her about my goals and I'm trying to eventually be debt free so I can have more freedom.
Emily claimed to be a successful Bitcoin trader living in New York. She helped Israel open up his first Bitcoin wallet by sending screenshots on how to download and set it up. In no time, Israel was ready to begin his first investment.
The first investment, she's like, yeah, let's do something small, and then I'll show you how to withdraw it and then deposit it back in your checking account. Well, we did that, and then like when the 3,000 turned into 5,000, the 5,000 turned into 10,000, 10,000 turned to 15,000. I'm like, hey, let me pull out some money so I can pay off my motorcycle. So no, keep it in there. Just wait. And then it turned into 30,000. And this happened over a few weeks duration. And so I'm like, all right, well, let me withdraw 5,000. I'll keep the rest in there so we can invest later because that's what I needed to pay off my bike. Well, the BitGo app said we got an alert. We need you to deposit $4,999 in order to verify your wallet address. And I'm like, what? Why should I have to put in money to get money? That's like the biggest scam in the book. But throughout all that, from the time that we started talking and up until today, like she never asked me for money directly. She's never asked me to send her money. This is where I was like, okay, this is what's going to tell me if this is genuine or not. Because she's going to keep on asking me to come up with this money. Which she has, but she hasn't.
Yes,
After
he
Israel
has,
reached out to us, we collected everything we could on this website and Emily. He was able to send us her ID, the company she claimed she worked for,
that
the
ID
website
doesn't
he
look
invested
right.
into, and tons of photos and videos of this woman in these images. We started by running reverse image searches on Emily's photos, and after several failed attempts to find out who she is, it left us confused. But things began to become a little more clear when we took a closer look at the images that she had been sending to Israel. Stick around until the end.
Are they AI images?
Emily, and we'll even break down how scammers are using AI.
Good to see y'all.
Yeah, good to see you.
Really quick, Israel.
Yeah.
Know everything about your story. We know everything.
Okay.
Know how she reached out to you. I know how you got into this. I know why you got into this. We've sent all of our interviews to this team. They ran all of them back. They pulled all the information. We just have like a few more questions for you.
So, you know, when she shared with you that you can invest money, at any point was it tempting for you to see that money in the account?
Yes, I told her, now it's time for me to withdraw because the whole point of me investing was to pay off my bike, pay off my truck, pay off my credit cards so I can be debt free. I'm like, well, now let's make a withdrawal so I could put this towards my bike because that's what I owed on it.
Just have a quick question. At any point when you were when you were sending funds and you were watching the funds go into the account, right? At any point, did Emily ever have you take funds out? Did you ever receive money back?
Well, that was the very, very initial thing.
Oh, okay.
That was the worm. That was the worm on the hook where she got me because at first when she told me, yeah, just try it. I'll tell you how easy it is. And we did it with $100, and I'm like made $120 off of it. And then she showed me how to redeposit it back into my checking account.
Well, we have a lot to go over, Israel, but Brianne, let's jump into the searches.
Yeah, for sure. So the first thing I wanted to talk to you about is the New York State driver's license that Emily sent to you. What was just a quick run through, what was the story behind that? Why would she send you her driver's license?
I mean, I have a criminal record, and I'm very leery of cops, federal agents, all that stuff. And so I have told her, I don't know if you're 16 or if you're 60. Show me some proof of ID because I don't want the feds banging on my door telling me that I'm talking to a minor. And so she did. And you know what I mean? The age matched up and everything looked legit.
Yeah. So when we got the image, it looked a little off. So we ran a reverse image search and we were able to find the same exact New York State driver's license, but a template version. And so basically all of the numbers match from this template to Emily's. And so, as you know, a driver's license is unique and has your own number that stays with you your entire life. Why would there be the same exact number on a full sample driver's license?
Okay, so I get what you're saying. And you know what kind of like blew my mind was she didn't ask for mine back.
You know what? We'll share this image with you, but the sample driver's license has a name Catherine on it. It's a sample made up name.
Yeah, like a Jane Doe.
Jane Doe. So that's Catherine. Emily didn't even bother taking out the name Catherine underneath her image.
Oh.
I didn't see that. I'm going to blow that up again. Really?
I'll blow it up for you.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow. I thought I looked at that license pretty close.
So she kind of opened up to you about her life and where she worked, where she lived, some of her family members. One of the things was the company that her and her uncle worked at.
Right, Alika.
Aritzia Clothing Store for Women.
Correct. So my question to you is, with all these red flags that you had ringing off in your head, you saw the red arrow, you kind of were a little weird about her not asking you for your license. How come you never called that company to see if they worked there?
I mean, I wanted to call. I looked it up. I researched.
All of my content is my own content.
I did some.
The trolls tonight are unreal. It's hilarious.
Woman, I mean, she seems pretty real and sincere. I mean,
you ever do a real account?
I mean, kind. Like,
yeah. Do you ever have use your real account?
I kind of disregarded looking further into
I'm sorry, Perfect.
Aritzia.
And briefly how her and her uncle are a part of his company.
Her uncle is like a major shareholder. I guess he's part of the board of directors or something. But like this girl, she got her master's degree in business. She knows what she's doing. She's a director for this clothing store. It was impressive, right? And it was just like, man, I could learn from this woman. I mean, I could learn a lot. She could teach me a lot. So my mind was trying to absorb everything she was bringing to the table.
Israel, we were able to pull the business employee directory, and we don't see Emily's name at all.
Like, I already feel like I said, I'm like 99% feel like I got bamboozled, but I'm holding on to that 1% that maybe there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Still, right now, you're holding on to 1% right now.
I'm still holding on to 1%.
Well, you mentioned that you were aware that she wasn't on the business directory. Did you ever confront her about that?
No, because like when she would just send me photos of her in her office all the time, like she would send me photos of 2 locations, her bedroom and her office.
So Israel, we just told you that the ID is fake. Her name's not on the registry for this business. Why are you still holding on to the 1%, right?
Driver's license.
Yep, Breezy.
That 1% is starting to diminish.
Okay, good.
I mean, for me, it's like I want the truth, and I'll do anything to get the truth.
We got the truth. You ready for it?
Yeah.
These next few pieces of information that we have are eye-popping, and they will lead you down the path of the truth that you want. And man, let's just jump into these. But for almost, I think we've been doing these videos now for about 3 years. Our search team wasn't able to find this woman in these images.
When we run images through reverse image search tools, we're looking to find the same exact image somewhere throughout the internet, whether it be social media account or a dating site. And in this case, there were no matches. And we noticed that the images all seem to be altered in some form. Some of them seem to have filters, and then also we noticed that the head and the body don't match. There's an image of her, she's standing in front of a car, and there's no shadow. I mean, the image of her doesn't even match the background of the image.
In front of the Mercedes, her Mercedes.
And then if you look at her feet,
Mercedes.
If you look at her feet, she's like almost like floating in the air. It's, by the way, these are pretty decent photoshops. Most of them. They just don't make sense. It looks like she's like dropped in front of this background of the Mercedes.
The lighting is different.
Yeah.
The lighting is different on her than it is on the background.
Yeah. Yes, seekers, we believe this woman in these photos is artificial intelligence. AI systems do not like hands. Looking at most of these photos, we noticed that her hands were missing nails. Most of the photos side by side, the woman is also making an identical facial expression, and her makeup looks exactly the same. We also think that the videos that were sent to Israel were deepfaked. For the first time in Scamfish history, we have our first artificial romance scam. We actually want to talk about the website.
The website is legit, by the way. It was created, let me go back. It was created back in 2001. It's still active today, so it's been around for 20 plus years. We know who owns the website. The only thing that we found was that it didn't have the best reviews. It wasn't the most reliable.
What about my username?
No, none of that is legit. So what this person did was they masked behind this real company, which is bitco.com. Judging by, you not being able to get access to the website through a browser and only through your phone, tells me 100% that this website that you've been using is fake. And not only that, what they did was they had you invest into Cash App. So basically what they did is they took this name, and then if you look in the top left-hand corner where you type in the website, it's missing IT, so it's Ego. And they created like an off-brand version of BitGo. And basically what this is what's called a pig butchering scam. And Emily had you send money to her personal Cash App, to her personal Cash App Bitcoin wallet. And then from there, they went and fixed the numbers on your, profile on this fake app that you've been using. So none of that $30,000 is not real. You've been scammed.
Israel, do you know what a pig butchering scam is? Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I watched a video on pig butchering, and I was hoping that didn't happen to me.
So basically, this is a type of romance scam, right?
Yeah.
You meet someone, they instill trust in the relationship early on, and then they present you with an opportunity to make money, to make profits, and they'll share with you a trading crypto site, so to speak, or an app that you need to download. And in the beginning, they'll create trust by having you withdraw a small initial amount, and then you'll. She did at first. That's why I asked you, because then they're building trust, and you can see the profits, and you were able to pull the money out. So now you're trusting that this process is working, and then after that, they'll have you keep investing, and later on, she'll never release any of that money.
So Israel, they do try to make it seem as if they're helping you, and then they also do make it seem like, seem as real as possible for you, because they're trying to extract as much money. Let me see how much time is left on this. And the reason why
it's almost over. We'll finish this, and then I will find her. Well, she might not be on long.
Bitcoin wallet.
We'll jump to it and come back to this.
The numbers that
we know she's fake. It's just crazy that the whole thing was AI, but I'll finish it. There's literally only like 3 minutes left where they're just wrapping it up. So I'll look for that. Give me a moment.
That's crazy that the AIs like have a hard time with the hands, and so it's like missing fingernails and stuff.
Yeah.
But guys don't notice that stuff. Only girls would notice that shit.
I didn't notice. I didn't know that was a thing, that the fingernails wouldn't like show up like that, and the hands and all that.
That's really crazy.
That's like a red flag. That's something to look out for if somebody sends you pictures.
Yeah. No, it's just weird. But guys, they don't notice stuff like that.
Look at her message here. Hold on. Look at the message that she has here on her live stream. So mad. Still trying to eat. CA Stacy, and she has it spelled wrong. It's supposed to be Stacy Jones 815. I thought it was Stacy Jones 143. Still trying to eat. CA fixed. Help, but it's okay. I'm gonna eat my friends.
What?
Make sure something. Stacy, she was using Stacy Jones 143 Cash App yesterday. Yeah, so I don't know what what this one is. Okay.
What is even happening? We eat my friends? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Like fucking we've gone cannibal because we haven't gotten sleep or what?
I don't know. Apparently the signal is not good. I'm not sure who Stacy Jones is. I think we had looked that up a while ago. She used the Cash App with that name before. Rejoin, it's working for you. They're saying that they're not getting a signal. Let me go out and back in again. Oh my goodness. Give me one moment.
Trying to share.
She's tapping it like crazy. Lots of people saying no money. Comments.
With my friend.
Yeah, where's your glasses? Oh, no, Dawn. I mean, lots of people are saying that.
Ask me to.
What's happening with her hair? Yes, this is live. I'll put up a sticker. I'm sorry.
Share with her when I went on, but can't find her.
Right, Christy Joe.
Oh, yeah, Melinda's in the house. No glasses.
Hi, go ahead, Sarah.
Yep, she's liking her own live. She does have to show interaction. Try to get on the FYP. She's mad tapping.
Ansley.
Yes, I slept. I got up about. Yes, I slept. I got up about 6.
That's it.
Ah, that was something.
I think she lost signal. Her reception, her Wi-Fi was really poor. Yeah, we had Lisa on. Yeah, I think she'll probably be back. We'll watch the rest of the romance scam episode. There was about 3-4 minutes left of that to wrap that up and find out what happened here. See if they found out any more information. I don't think they said how much the guy actually ended up losing on this. So it'd be interesting to find that out because I don't think they've said that.
That you're seeing the $30,000 on that app that you're using, they're just numbers on a screen. They're literally think of a calculator
Maybe
with $30,000. It's not money. There's no money there. It's gone.
She's just showing you what you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you suggest I tell Emily when she texts?
I don't know. What do you want to tell her?
I don't know. There's so many things I want to tell her, but it's like...
Israel, I want you to just remember that you're probably, most of the time, you're talking to a guy. Just always get that in your head. Like, this lady hops on the phone with you and talks to you, but always put it in the back of your mind that you're probably
You're bisexual
most of the time.
It's not Emily. It's Edward.
Okay.
Well, Israel, I appreciate your time, man. Thank you. We're going to reach back out to you and get you this report, and then I'll do another checkup on you maybe tomorrow or sometime early or later on this week. Mm-hmm. I think your story is so powerful, bro, and I'm so glad you're able to just switch your life the way I think I've probably talked everybody's ear off about you, bro. So, this was a pleasure meeting you.
This is an online romance scam.
Thank you for reaching out to us and trusting us to be able to even research this stuff.
He did take that well, Carolina lady.
And if you don't have any more questions, we're going.
Yeah, I mean, y'all are the bomb. There's a scripture that comes to mind that says, "You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." I appreciate y'all time and effort tremendously, and reach out whenever you can. I'll be here.
If you're looking to find out the truth about your online lover,
there you go.
Don't hesitate to reach out.
Somebody
to
just said
email.
she's back,
Share
so let me check that.
social-
Thank you for that. Give me one moment. She still has the same message on there saying so mad, still trying to eat, wrong cash app.
Hey, Jaxie.
Fixed help, but it's okay. I'm going to eat my friends. I don't. Oh my gosh. Y'all.
Do you think your glasses finally bit the dust?
I don't know.
Flea, you're cracking me up. Hey, Liv.
Good morning. Yes, we saw that story. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Beatrice. Aw, thank you, Mustache. Polly, I'm stepping away for just a really quick moment. I'll be right back.
Liv, please pet your dog for me, and please pet Princess for me.
Hold on, I think I got you.
Oh, Mel, I was just saying, please pet Princess for me to live. Oh.
I think I got you.
Hey.
I think I got you. Got you. More.
Yay. Oh, wow. Interesting Cash App name.
What's the Cash App name? Wow.
Okay, your mom.
Like, that doesn't even make sense.
I'm going to take a screenshot.
You're modded. You're modded. I'm not Lisa. You're modded. Lisa, you're modded. You're not modded. Or you're modded.
Yeah.
Or you're modded.
FUCKYUXO and KIMAYYE. This is live now. I'll put the sticker up.
Yes, play musical Cash Apps again.
You know, hungry. I went to bed hungry last night.
Yeah, I think so too, a little farmer. Thank you, Mel.
No.
Good morning. Okay, Goddess Sarah. Did you try doing it as a request? Now, people are saying the first one's not coming up. No Living in Paradise.
Oh, God.
Danielle, I think so. Thank you, Mel.
God, please.
Possibly. Good morning. Thank you, Jay Grandma.
It's not even about that.
Oh, maybe. Someone said
about that. Can you pin?
Someone said they don't think that Cash App allows curse words. That could be true.
Pin, please.
Yeah, that first one's not coming up, everyone's saying, so don't bother.
Please. Because I gotta go to the clinic. I want to go to Giant Eagle.
No. Giant Eagle again. Giant Eagle again.
Guys.
She didn't go to Giant Eagle the first time when she got money.
No.
For that.
Guys, the CA is FUCK.
Giant Eagle's a grocery store. Good morning. Giant Eagle's a grocery store. YUXO or PayPal is KIM. PayPal is KIMAYYE. Please. No.
And flee.
No, I'm not okay. I'm hungry. Abby's hungry.
Abby's not even there.
Yeah, Abby's not there.
She's hungry. Everybody's hungry.
Everybody's hungry? She's the only one there.
People in war-torn countries don't beg for food like this.
I know.
Yeah, and she gets food stamps. Mm-hmm. Goddess Sarah says that second Cash App has been around since 2017. Make sure you report it. That's what she said. Amanda, Polly wasn't laughing at Lisa. She was laughing at someone's comment. Sorry.
Yeah.
If you took it that way.
can send like. If anybody can send like $10, like I said, I need people to.
Good morning. It's okay, Amanda. I understand.
I need people to help me.
It isn't a funny situation.
Do messages.
No, it's not.
I need somebody to go into my accounts with me and answer.
What? Sierra, I don't think stop, but I think severely slow down.
I need.
Yeah, I don't think stopped. I think slowed down. Yep. So that ended. Again, I kind of think it might be the connection.
Yeah.
Do you think that she'll be back?
She couldn't pay her internet bill. So I bet you it's probably shut off by now. Aunt Flea, you just got me in trouble with somebody. They thought I was being insensitive because I was laughing at your comment. Aunt Flea getting me in trouble.
I don't know. Do you want me to play another romance scam just to see if she comes, you know, and just to watch something until she comes back?
I mean, it's up to you.
How about you do work, Cecilia?
Bye, Cecilia.
You can. Let's see.
Ooh, everybody's saying yes. Somebody said no. I mean, you can leave, Alexis, if you don't want to watch it. I'm grounded.
I was blown away to hear.
This one is called "My Fiance is Leaving Me for a Romance Scammer." Is my fiance leaving me for a romance scammer or a famous rapper?
Famous rapper. You know I love the ones with the famous people. The fake famous people.
Make sure I have the closed captioning on.
Aunt Flea, you're literally killing me right now.
All right, you ready? This one's 23 minutes. If Lisa,
Aunt Flea's too funny. Okay, I'm ready.
If Lisa comes on, then just let me know.
That Robert, you had proposed to Sarah using a cameo from Struggle Jennings.
Robert wanted to know if you would spend the rest of your life with him.
He was on tour. He said he wanted me to become a part of his band.
I had taken her phone with me. There was a lot of I love yous and all that.
So we want to actually bring in Struggle Jennings. We're going to bring him in right now.
Struggle Jennings. I never even heard of him, but okay.
Oh, okay.
Not a clue.
On this week's episode,
is he really a famous rapper? Because I never heard of him.
Its spark. A man named Robert reached out to his finding out his fiance was messaging another man through TikTok. The problem is she thinks she's in a relationship with the couple's favorite musician,
country
Struggle
rap
Jennings.
artist.
Robert has convinced Sarah
not my
to
thing.
block this celebrity
No wonder I don't know who it
several
is.
times, but she seems to always go back. Real quick, guys.
Okay.
Don't
I mean,
forget
I don't.
to like, comment,
I don't like
and
Jelly
subscribe.
Roll either. Sorry.
Your comment and like could help stop someone from being
He's not
scammed.
well known to me.
Let's get into it.
Hi, my name is Sarah.
Oh, yep, still gay.
Really don't do much except for just sit here and take care of the house, take care of kids.
First time we met actually was back in grade school. They were friends back then. 8 years ago, we both found ourselves single and went on a couple of dates and kind of never separated after that.
Me and Robert don't have any biological children together. I've always considered his kids my kids, and I love them like they're my own.
Love her personality. Love her smile. She has the most gorgeous smile of anybody I've ever seen. Can light up a room. I love her. When I proposed to Sarah, I had a cameo video made by Struggle, part of the proposal process.
Because he knew he was my favorite artist, and one of his songs is our song.
Robert proposed to Sarah 2 years ago. He wanted to do something special for her by reaching out to her favorite musician.
Sarah, the GOAT, Sarah, got a really important question that I want to ask you. Robert wanted to know if you would spend the rest of your life with him by his side, and if you would accept his hand in marriage. Y'all let me know what you say.
Been engaged for almost 2 years. We've been together for 8 years, but this past year has been really upsetting. Turning point for me was when he started ignoring my needs.
I've neglected the relationship terribly with my work schedule and just life in general.
When I see he puts as much effort as he did into his work when he didn't have to, and he could have put that much effort into our relationship.
There hasn't been much of a relationship for probably a good year or so.
I feel that he doesn't know how to balance that work man and family man at an equal balance. Robert's boss, she is female. She's very tall, blonde, skinny. I don't like her much. We had a tornado that went by, and I was very angry with him. We were all huddled up in the laundry room, and his boss calls him, and I get that he has to answer it, but 10 more minutes till the tornado passed wouldn't have hurt.
In her mind, I think that she thought I was completely checked out of a relationship.
He would put on cologne only when the boss is coming,
Right,
and to make an excuse for it. With no wedding planning or any of that, I started to notice the change in how he proceeded with the relationship.
After being engaged to Robert for 2 years, Sarah felt like he was putting off their marriage. The two grew apart more every day. In the midst of all of this, she met someone online claiming to be the couple's favorite rapper, Struggle Jennings.
It all started with TikTok. At the time,
TikTok.
He was Struggle Jennings. He's a country rap artist. He is a fan, and I said yes. And he asked how long. And I've been a fan of his for about 9 years. First, I didn't believe it was real him. Then it went to casually talking every day, every morning, every night. I guess my favorite quality of him would be his looks, because I am attracted to him. I think I'm more addicted to his voice. He's a wonderful songwriter. Would be the type of person that wouldn't take no crap from somebody or anybody, or the man that would take in charge.
That's not attractive.
The first video he's ever sent me, he was like walking inside a grocery store. He sent me, I guess it would be from his kitchen, wearing Tommy Hilfiger stuff. And the other one he sent me was standing in front of a moving truck, smoking a cigarette. Had opened up to him because the emptiness that I felt in my relationship with Robert, and thinking our relationship was already over.
I had taken her phone with me on a trip to Canada.
This guy's hairdo.
What is
happening here?
All of them, but enough of them to see what was happening.
All these things he would say to me, oh, I'm going to take you for a concert, you're going to be at my show, I've got a surprise for you.
I know there was a lot of I love yous and all that. I read the messages that I read.
Claiming to love me, and he would tear his life upside down for me. At that time, I felt almost like on cloud nine, because those were the things that
Amanda.
I was missing, things that I needed in a relationship.
Things spiraled further out of control when he started to promise Sarah that he would make her famous.
At this time, he was on tour. He said he wanted me to become a part of his band.
He's telling her,
part of the band.
be in his band. She's going to be making music.
The idea of being part of the band, it struck me as just, I see a point where maybe I can change my whole life around. What if I was meant to do this? He started talking about VIP pass and getting a fun spread.
Supposed to come with a meet and greet. He would be personally taking her to a concert.
I wasn't able to pay it all at once. I had borrowed money from a friend.
She was starting to try to pawn things.
I had found this ring a few years back. I was going to try to pawn. I've even tried to pawn my TV.
Oh.
I was just trying to find ways to come up with money. He is one of my favorite singers.
When Robert found out that Sarah was trying to pawn items, he offered to pay for the meet and greet.
I went ahead and came, thinking that just sending the money,
online romance
she
scam,
doesn't
Brittany.
get what's promised on the other end of that. It's going to be enough to show that it's a scammer.
There was a piece of paper, and it just said my information, my name, and my address, how long you want it to go on, where you want it to be.
Look at the misspellings.
There was a piece of paper, and it just said my information.
Look where it says phone number.
My address,
POHNE. Look, how long have you been? And it's supposed to be long.
My information.
Look at the misspellings.
My address, how long you want the meet and greet to go on, where you want it to be at.
Are you disabled?
What's your favorite food?
What the?
Oh. Passwords, access to her cash app,
my social security card, and he has access to
social
all
security
my
number
passwords and emails. When I asked, he said, I'm only doing it to help you. You'll see, I'm doing it to help you. I could never hurt you. He was trying to say he built me a house in Tennessee. He had sent me pictures of this house.
Yeah.
He said he was having a house built for us, and that I was going to own it. It was going to be in my name. He said, you trust me? This is for you. I'm not going to screw you over or anything like that.
Sarah was promised a life-changing tour, management support, singing lessons, a home, and a real connection with Struggle Jennings. But this person has delivered none of it. Despite blocking the profile and promising to move on, Sarah keeps getting drawn back into communication.
Said that she was no longer going to talk to him, and then right back again the next day. He keeps changing it to it'll be the next week, from what she said. Just seeing it for what it is. I mean, like every time he contacts her and it just pulls it right back.
I still feel awful because I'm talking to the other person when Robert is right here in the flesh, in the real.
Always been able to completely trust her in the past as far as our relationship goes, but
he has really shown me not only forgiveness but love.
I'm sorry that I put you in the position to be vulnerable enough to be taken advantage of this way.
I guess in my head I would want to be real because this guy promised me a better life for myself, a dream. Oh, you can be your own boss. You can have all the things you want. You can make a better life for yourself and your children.
I love you. And I've got your back. You know, it's no matter how everything plays out in the end. Just
can't perfect. I hope all goes
I'm sorry.
well. He blames himself.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We appreciate you so much.
She doesn't believe it's his fault.
All right, Seekers, it was time to get to work. Robert was helping us gather information off of Sarah's phone. He was able to get a hold of some photos, 2 documents for a Struggle Jennings meet and greet, and a phone number Sarah used to text him. It was time to jump in and start doing some searches. We looked into everything we could. Sarah just wanted this fantasy to be true. After we heard that she's unblocked this profile 5 times, we knew we had to come with more. If you
5 times.
think they're communicating or in a relationship with a celebrity online, reach out to us. We can help you find answers. Our email is sharemystory@socialcatfish.com. And seekers, do not forget to stick around until the end.
No, we didn't record it stuff. I'm sure it'll be on YouTube in a bit. Yeah, not that Sarah.
Okay.
After a week of our team coming up with a game plan, it was time to sit down with Sarah and Robert, and we brought out Brianne and David to attack this situation. These two have been married for 20 years and have been together since high school. If anybody from our team was going to help patch this relationship up, it would be them. Let's get into this.
We went through your story, and we've spent a lot of time working on this for you to hopefully try to get you both some closure today. What's your ideal outcome for this, for both of you?
Just to know what's what. That way we can close this chapter and move on to the next.
Sarah, why has it been so hard for you to move on from the past and make the decision to block this person?
I did, yesterday, delete the app that he was contacting me on. I guess right now the decision is I choose Robert no matter what. He's the man that's been here for me. He's the man that's going to be here for me. He's the man that takes care of my kids and his kids.
Robert, what's it been like? I mean, being in the same household, seeing this unfold.
I've run the gamut of emotions. Angry, sad, hurt, confused.
So, Sarah, I just wanted to run through all the information.
I heard no emotion from her. No emotion from her.
And we have results. So that's what I want to walk you through today. Interestingly enough, though, we also did find that this document was used in other scams.
Our image search found many other victims around the world with posts on social media with screenshots of this same document.
And it's all
warning others
misspellings in
for
it.
the same scam Sarah was in. Scammers promising people meet and greets with Johnny Depp, Rick Astley, and even Adam.
Rick Astley?
We also found that
the Rick Roll guy.
Yeah, they got Rick rolled for real.
Like a stamp, a scroll that gets sent over. This doesn't even exist.
Never gonna give you up.
Okay. So the next thing we looked at was the fan ID document. We also found that this wasn't a valid document because we were able to find the exact image result match. It was found on Pinterest and it was under another scam. So it looked like this document had been used in previous scams as well.
Okay.
We found so many more pieces of information. All of the images that this Struggle Jennings profile sent Sarah were stolen from his Instagram page. When this person claimed that he was at the store, in the kitchen, or working on new music, it did not match up to any of the real Struggle Jennings posts or what he was actually up to. The phone number that she would text was a free-to-use internet number. All of the documents were just recycled and used in other celebrity scams. Right away, Sarah agreed with every bit of information we went over.
The other thing too, Sarah, you've given your driver's license number, your social security number, right?
Yeah,
those are two things that somebody needs to pull a mortgage, to get a loan, to get a credit card, to all these things. I highly recommend that you go and you check your credit. So you can go do a free credit report and see if anybody's pulled your credit, and then contact the credit reporting agencies to make sure that nobody's pulling your credit without you getting an alert.
Wow. That's scary.
Yes, very scary.
Yeah.
Sarah took in all of the information with
Gave him your social security number.
We wanted to make sure we closed out with no more doubts. What she didn't know is that we had Struggle Jennings waiting on the other line.
Oh.
Looking back, there's so many things that I'm still trying to find the answers to.
So we want to actually bring in Struggle Jennings. We're going to bring him in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her face. Oh, she's all happy. Look, she's like, ooh. Oh, my gosh.
Struggle. I'm David. I own socialcapitalist.com, and this is my beautiful wife, Brianne. Thank you so much. Like, I know that you're busy and you're recording, and we both really appreciate you jumping on.
There's been an ongoing issue, and I've seen a lot of it. You know, I've had
it's a lot of testosterone.
Reach out in the last 3 or 4 years.
And so, Struggle, have you ever met Sarah before?
No, never talked to her.
Online romance scam, Scorpio.
From the Cameo, and me proposing to Sarah for him.
And so one interesting thing with the meet and greet, we saw, like, it was asking for driver's license number, social security number. When you do a meet and greet, what do you get from somebody?
Just their name and email. Definitely would never ask for social security number or anything like that.
Name and email, that's it.
They target
your social security number. Like, you would fucking need that.
That make music like me because our fans are compassionate. A lot of them are broken. They've been going through things. They've had a lot of hurt and pain, and hence the reason they listen to our music or to my music, because we're giving that inspiration and hope, and we've been through the same things, and we're trying to help. My purpose is to help drag people out of those dark places.
We deal with this all the time, and we understand the frustration. So I appreciate you jumping on. They don't see, like, the people that are messaging you or contacting you saying, hey, you owe me money, or you took money from me. You're married. You're happily married, right?
Yeah, 100% happily married. I try to show my wife and my children and my family life as much as I can on my page so that people know that I'm happy and in a relationship.
And that's why it's really important for people to understand that, there's multiple victims in these types of scams. You're being targeted as well, Struggle, because people are stealing your images and creating these fake relationships.
I've even had people show up to meet and greets, say, hey, man, I bought this meet and greet. Will you please just come out to this crowd, or come out, or can we bring my mom backstage? She thinks that she's been dating you for 6 months, and we're all telling her it's a scam. I was just looking, I have 155 blocked accounts on my Instagram alone that are fake struggle pages that I blocked and reported. I would never ask anybody for money. A spouse raised by a single mother. So I don't even let a woman open her wallet around me. Doesn't matter if it's a friend, a sister, a wife, or a kid.
Right.
Like, I believe, when a man's personal, a woman should never touch a door handle, their wallet, or the gas pump. All right.
I really would like to apologize to both of you men. I don't know how I got sucked into it as much as it went on.
I appreciate the apology, but you really don't have a reason to apologize to me, or maybe Robert, for sure. You've been going through a lot. Robert's been working extra hours. You guys are all you need. It's so easy for us to seek out.
Apologize to Robert.
Already have. I have faith that Robert's going to wake up tomorrow and he's going to put a little bit more care into his wife and his home.
You don't even realize you're neglecting your other, because you're working to provide for them, so you feel like you're giving them that by not giving them that, if that makes any sense.
You got to work to pay the bills, and I know you got goals and dreams, and we work so hard, man, that we neglect what really matters a lot of times. I believe in y'all. And I think y'all are going to be able to get it together. And I think y'all are going to have a long, happy marriage. And I'm glad y'all came and we've settled it like this, instead of y'all breaking up. It could have went so many other ways. Like, y'all been through this together now. Like, come on, God, bring it on. What's next? I got a lot of faith in y'all. So y'all fix that shit. Hey, your boss, Robert, sometime, hey, man. I gotta go spend some time with the wife, dog.
Well, thank you so much, Struggle.
Yeah, Struggle. We appreciate the time again. Thank you again so much.
I'm glad that guys like y'all, Social Catfish, are, bringing light to that and letting people, be aware of these situations.
And thank you again for everything you do. Seriously.
Thank y'all so much.
I honestly do not think Sarah will be going back to the fake profile anymore. What do you guys think? Comment down below.
Well, Sarah, what are you going to do with the other Struggle?
A's history. Y'all got y'all's information. There's no reason for me to have any of his info or numbers on my phones. I'm done with it.
Nice.
So the past few days with me and him, like we really tried to talk through things, do some kind of couples therapy.
That's what I think, Sugar. I think she's going to get sucked in by somebody else.
Yeah, so here's the deal. Like, you guys, if you want couples therapy, reach out to us afterwards. We'll take care of it for you, okay? We will foot the bill 100%.
No, how to say thank you enough or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's something we need.
So you've been engaged for a while, and you've been dating for a while. What's the plan? Like, what's the next step?
Working on it. I mean, I've known for a long time. She's been forever. Hey. But just moving forward together.
Yeah.
Get those date nights on the calendar. Get out there. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, anything special, but make sure you both get that time together. You know, at least, you know, just dedicated time to get away, focus on each other, and just focus on continuing the relationship.
I just want to appreciate y'all both for helping us and helping me find out the real answer, because I was realized now I was way over my head.
Thank you for trusting, you know, ourselves and our team, you know, to work on this for you. I'm glad we were able to bring in Struggle and get you both that closure. And then let's get you all to some marriage counseling. All right?
Thank you guys so much for everything for us. Like, seriously, thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Sarah blocked the fraudulent Struggle Jennings profile for good, following Robert's commitment to reduce his working hours. They're actively engaged in seeking something.
It went from 17,000 to like 150,000 like the next day.
We already watched that one.
I don't know. I live in a place where there are tons of famous people, like literally everywhere. And I have never, and I've been to like events where the person I was with was a chef for famous people, and tons of events. Never did I ever have to leave my social security number. Like
No.
ever. And there were times I did have to sign releases, you know, and you have to sign things saying that, you know, you won't say anything about anything you see, but you never, like, ever have to leave your social security number.
No, absolutely not. And another red flag was, you know, the way the form was. Like we mentioned, there was all kinds of typos on it. It wasn't formatted properly. There was extra spaces everywhere. Like, you know, if an actual company wanted you to fill out some kind of form, I mean, it would be double checked, triple checked for grammar and things like that. It would not look like that. It would look completely professional with no errors on it like that. And the fact that she kept unblocking and going back, to me, that's concerning. I don't think she's going to go back to that profile, but I just have a feeling that she's going to get sucked into some other fake profile for, you know, some other actor or artist or fake person. I really do.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. It seems to be like the same like type of person that falls for that kind of scam, like particularly every time. Like they're all very cookie cutter, the same type of person.
It depends. I think, you know, some of the ones that fall for, some of them are shocking, you know, so like there's some people that have been very, you know, educated, and they've been financial advisors and everything, that are falling for these, you know.
But
So
there's
some
like
of them,
a naivete about them that like is the commonality.
yeah, some of them are surprising.
Yeah.
The ones that fall for the celebrities, I think, have like a certain.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Specifically
just
is the people that fall for the fake celebrities.
Yeah, I think so too. I think she's gonna find some other fake celebrity's gonna contact her, and she's gonna fall for it and think, oh, well, that last one, that, you know, Struggle guy, he wasn't real, but this one is.
It'll be Enrique Iglesias.
And she'll probably even tell this new person everything that they're going to need to know. They're going to say, wow, are you a real person? Because I fell for this other romance scam where I thought it was Struggle Jennings, and, I gave him money and I thought that he was real and he turned out to be fake. And then they're going to use that against her and say, well, of course that person was fake, but I'm not, I would never do that. I am not fake. I'm a real one. I'm so sorry that happened to you. And then as soon as she admits that she fell for it before, they're going to do it again. I mean, they're going to get her. They're going to be like, oh, this chick fell for this before, so I'm going to, I'll be able to convince her to do this, fall for me.
Right. And it'll even be like the same groups of scammers that'll target the same person over and over again.
Yes.
So like everyone they're talking to, like all 14 of the ladies that this guy's talking to, they're all scammers. They're all just scammer dudes.
Exactly, Alicia. They're going to know that she's an easy target.
Yeah.
And there's going to be other profiles coming at her like crazy now.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Indeed.
Well, I think it's time for us to get some rest, Polly.
Yes.
We have to get some rest. We did do some romance scams. We're actually ending the live stream now. Former coworker thinks she's in a relationship with Johnny Depp. Oh, Andrea. There's so many people that think they're in a relationship with Johnny Depp. I don't know what it is. But yeah, we're going to be ending the live stream so that way we can get some rest. I have a bunch of emails and Discord messages I have to reply to that I am behind on yet again, and I'm going to try to get caught up. So if you did send me a message, I am working on it. I really am. Right. I'm going to take the time to do that and prepare for a live stream later tonight. We are shooting for 8 p.m. Eastern time. And at that time, we will, catch up on some things. And if I get any updates on anything, I will certainly provide those to you as well.
Absolutely.
Yep. If you want to join the Discord or anything like that, you can email me, scamslam411@gmail.com. I promise I will get you an invite as soon as I can. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you for your support. Let's hope that everything goes well with, Lisa today. She did not look good last night nor this morning. Unfortunately, things seem to be getting worse before they're getting better, which we don't, want to see. We want things to get better, and it's very concerning, and, I don't know. It's just very disturbing. It's upsetting. So try to have a wonderful day. Try to be positive, and let's hope for some peace and some type of good news for all of us today, okay? And for everyone.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Polly. Thank you, all of the mods who've been helping out. I appreciate all that you do.